Hello and welcome to Tales from the Backlog. My name is Steve Boshier, and tonight we are cybing the Borg. What's that mean, Jason?
Well, we are playing Cyborg. This is the second game spun off from Stockholm Cartel's Merkborg, or at least the second Stockholm Cartel published game spun off from their Merkborg game, or however Steve said to pronounce it the other night. Um, I watched a little of the first episode of Shadows of Arconia 2.
You have proven it. I appreciate you.
Uh, but yeah, it's a cyberpunk inspired, you know, eye searing uh, ride into the fucking, what a modern dystopia, but with lots of guns and lots of neon and cyberware, more cyberware, like our friend on the cover there.
Yeah,
Swords and guns and shit on your face.
his Chrome has Chrome.
It almost feels like you're playing Cyberpunk, but with on a lot of drugs.
Yeah,
A
well,
bit,
I was going to
drugs.
say kind of the opposite. It feels like you're playing Merkborg, but they just changed what the apocalypse is.
Or still a cyborg.
A little bit. But yeah, so no, I've been looking forward to getting this one to Tales from the Backlog, and finally found a adventure that didn't feel like it was going to take 3 to 10 sessions to get through. So yeah, do y'all want to introduce yourselves and introduce your characters?
Let's do that. Alan, why don't you start?
Okay. Is there like a name for how like in Cyberpunk like edge runners? Is there like a name for like a general populace?
I'm pretty sure you're some kind of scum.
Okay.
Scum,
yeah. That's a pretty common thing in Merkborg is, everyone is scum.
Everyone
okay.
is scum.
Well, I'm playing as the scum, Lan, Lan. He is a psi pop discarded corp killer. Basically, he used to go around the wastelands and I guess work for a corp and just take out whatever people or organizations that went against his corp. But now they kind of left him for dead or whatever. So now he just goes around the wasteland and mows down like roadrunners and saboteur rivals and just burns everything in sight. He kind of just hates the world.
Well, you were a good soldier in a bad company.
Yeah,
always
basically
fighting someone else's war in the name of greed.
Bad
Capitalism crushed your enthusiasm quickly enough, and you were discharged without severance.
Yep.
But now, what did you take? What did you take for your severance?
Well, they didn't give me anything, so I decided to.
That's your incendiary shotgun.
Yes, yes.
You took something from your employer when you left, and that's what
I probably took out a couple people on the way out too, but I was very upset.
Probably why they want you dead.
All that years of service down the drain, and I was very good at what I did, and now this cop is gonna show them what they can really look forward to in the future. But yeah, Lan.
All right.
Ready to go.
Then there's Hard Pass. Hard Pass is a kind of the opposite of that. Well, at least in backstory, I never worked for a corp or a military. I've always been this scumbag. However, by the way, speaking of what we're called, on the character creation page it says make a punk. So I think we're just called punks.
Punks, gotcha.
Yeah. But I am. So I rolled for style, and it says my style is bit crusher, which is a word I found nowhere else in the book, so I don't know what I look like in terms of dress. I assume I'm covered in all sorts of little Jack Kirby style circles and lines because I'm
Nice.
wearing an optic camo suit. I am
Nice.
also completely hairless. My drive is to attain enlightenment, but I am a compulsive swearer. Uh, and I'm currently obsessed with experimental stimuli, which I take to mean that I find some stimuli and experiment with it. Um, yeah, but I'm a sneaky boy with my optic camo suit and my way too many throwing knives, and I like to drive around in my stolen taxi, which is not very sneaky, but I love it. So
Oh,
Well,
there you go.
can,
hard pass.
Yes, sir.
What's your RCD?
Uh, what
It's
is
under
my
your cyber
RCD?
tech.
Oh, everyone gets one. It's retinal comm
Oh,
device.
okay.
Yeah, it's the first thing it gives you after your credits.
may I add just one thing I forgot to mention?
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot to mention that I owe 15K to a Sec Corp, a
Oh,
violent, extremely violent Sec Corp, and I assume that's the one I used to work for. I think so. I probably did a lot of damage on my way out. And
yeah.
I also ride a very old school motorcycle, by the way, and I have a reading mask and a visor, a vision visor.
I have a debt as well in the amount of 13K to an anonymous benefactor who signs their messages with the letters YN.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Am I up now?
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I am Mia. I am playing Iffy. She is a graffiti artist, but she by day is a corpo drone. She has enhanced cheekbones. I imagine they look kind of like Maleficent's from the movie. It's kind of little pointy bits. A little bit on the flirty side, but she's very into her graffiti. She would like to see change, so she tags places and has an anti-corporate message that she shares. She also is in debt. She owes like 5,000 to a cousin who also is works for a bad politician. I guess I could call him a bad politician, uh, but he's also blackmailing her because he knows her true identity as Spraylina, which is what the media has dubbed her. So yeah, she now actually owes 9,000 to this guy because he's blackmailing her for an additional 4. But
So, if we are forming a team, what we got to do is pay off Iffy's debt first, right? And then we roll the payments over into Hardpass's debt, and then that's how you do.
Why am I last? Why am
Because
I last?
you pay off the smallest one first, and then you can roll that amount of money that you were paying into the next one. That's how you get rid of debt.
I don't
oh
know.
yeah, yeah. Well, if I could find information to blackmail my cousin, then I could get him off my back and be free of all my debt.
What
I
if we
mean,
kill him?
I mean, if I just destroy my my corporation that I owe to, I should be in the clear, right?
Right?
Makes sense to me.
Let's blow the buildings up. I'll
Yeah.
Fight Club.
I don't think Hardpass thinks of himself as anti-corporate, but only because it's never occurred to him that there's any other way to be.
I am.
Like they're just obviously the enemy.
Lan is super anti-corporate.
And I'm a corpo drone, which, yeah, only because I need to pay the bills. I'm
Well,
accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Iffy, I'm going to refer you to Rule 00 on page 37 for that.
Page 37. Okay. 37. Do.
Player
Go ahead.
characters cannot be loyal to or have sympathy for the corpse, the cops, or the capitalist system.
Oh, yeah. I have no sympathy, but I do my job. Okay.
There you go. They might find
Alrighty.
themselves reluctantly forced to do missions for them or their minions, but make no mistake, they are the enemy.
That they are.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
Hardpass probably grew up in the streets. like outside, as much as someone can be off the grid when they're covered in chrome. But,
Well, it's a bit of. I mean, everyone's got a little bit of chrome, right?
yeah. There you
So
go.
yeah, tonight we are going to be playing through the short little adventurelet Doc 47. You have been hired by one of the most prominent gangs in Psi. The city is Psi. Your target is their former high-ranking officer, Marco Delizio. Marco, after ratting out on his own organization, was promised immunity. The police, as usual, didn't give a shit about their promise and left him out in the cold. Now he's trying to escape on a cargo ship. And you've been hired to take this guy out for 9, 11, 13. For 17K.
Nice. That's a good chunk.
Marco, who?
Marco Delizio. That's
Marco Delizio.
Delysio.
Yeah, that's me taking notes.
Yep. Can one of you roll me a d6?
I got that. 5.
Nice. So there is a condition on this. The gang that's hired you to kill Delizio insists that you have to poison him.
Ooh, okay. That's actually easier than what I was thinking.
Yeah, so that's that he is located. They basically just straight up tell you he is at Dock 47, and take him out. So
47. Okay.
Steve, do you have the JPEGs I sent you?
I do. Which one would you like to see?
Can you throw up the doc real quick? Cool. So this, if you're looking up here, this is your general idea of the doc.
Nice.
One there is basically just it's a closed gate leading to the rest of the city. 4 is a gate passage to Dock 48. Start thinking about how you all want to approach this. Steve, can you also put up now the challenge mode?
I have a micro cutter, and maybe I can cut through any like chain link fencing or lock that may be in the way.
So if y'all can read this guy right here.
Is that legible, guys?
The optional challenges: Silent Assassin.
I guess so.
Silent Assassin, Aye Captain, Sinking, and Clean Hands. These are optional objectives to get you more money.
Okay. Nice. I like this. The person who makes the kill cannot be spotted, and the body cannot be found. Ooh. Kill the target, impersonating a ship captain.
If he ingests poison,
Kill the target.
that automatically means he's killing himself, right? As long as we don't stab him with a needle to do it. If we put it in food or a drink, then he has killed himself.
Well, that depends on how you do it.
The problem is the body can't be found.
I'll have to find some way, like proof of death, like a photo or something.
Well, so the body can't be found only if you're going for that Silent Assassin challenge.
Yeah, but look how much we get if we get that.
Additional funds is nice.
Yeah.
So hard pass, you driving us there in your taxi?
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, except my
Um,
taxi has some limitations. There are places it can't go. Let's see. Uh, it may trigger because it's got faked or removed transponders. It may trigger alarms when entering high security areas.
Also, can someone who is not Alan also roll me a d6?
I guess I'm next. 3.
Okay, cool. I was supposed to do that before I got started with that, before we really got started.
Well, we haven't
no
exactly
worries.
started.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, what are y'all thinking for your approach on this job?
Um,
Well, I want to ask: do we know the exact location where Marco? This is Marco Delizio,
Yeah.
Delarazzo. Do we know exactly where he's going to be at the dock, or it's just that general area?
Um.
Did our the one who hired us tell us exactly where he's going to be, or just anywhere on the dock?
You know, they've told you he is probably trying to get out of town, but they don't know specifically where he is. They know he's here, but they don't know where he is within here.
so he's going to be on the boat or heading to the boat because one would assume if he's leaving town, you got to be on the boat for that.
But he's already there, as far
Yes.
as we know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
At the dock. All right.
So here's my
I get.
thought: if he has like a suite or a room or whatever there, we find like his bottle, like his alcohol, like a whiskey bottle, whatever he has, right? We make a very similar bottle filled with poison, and then we wait for him to accidentally grab the wrong one. Huh?
Hmm.
Then he kills himself. But then
That
also
sounds
we
like
throw the body over the side so no one finds him.
I
And we
mean,
do it while wearing a pirate hat. We're done. We got all of them.
I'm like, well, I don't know a hard pass. It might be hard to swap the alcohol bottles before him.
Well,
And we'd
it's
have to get close enough.
10,000 extra credits if we can get him to kill himself. So I think that should be the highest priority on the optional challenges.
I think Lan just says, why don't we just go in back of him and just stick him with a syringe? That'd be easier.
Well, because then we miss out on those 10,000 credits.
But we'll still get
We'll still get the 17, but we could get 27.
Hmm.
See, the other two challenges put together are not worth as much as that clean hands one.
It is really a tempting option. Just not sure how we would swap the liquor bottles.
Well, we can maybe come
Maybe
up with another way to make him do it. How do you make someone kill themselves?
I don't know, guilt them into
Food.
killing themselves.
Food. We could poison the food.
I think we might have a hard time arguing that he did it himself if he didn't know the poison was there when he ate the food. But if he does know there's poison in the room and then he takes it accidentally, then we can say he killed himself. Maybe. I don't know.
Make the target kill himself. Or we could just make him kill himself by threatening.
Yeah, do we have any dirt on this guy?
We can yeah, does he have any immediate family?
That's kind of what I was thinking next, yeah.
We can search for his immediate family or a loved one or a girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever he likes.
Does he?
Dang, Lan, you are hardcore.
Does he care? Is there anyone he cares about?
I'm only
more
hardcore
because
of this world I live in.
Yeah. You're pretty grizzled there, Len.
when you've seen as much death as I have, you just gotta do what you can to survive.
We live inside. We have seen as much death as you have. That guy's dying over there right now.
We are fighting for change. If we can, get these funds and free ourselves from debt, we'll have a little more wiggle room to accomplish our goals
There's no
of
such thing
bringing
as
down the
change.
corporations.
There's no such thing as change. You just make sure you kill the right people.
The only good corp is a dead corp.
I guess.
Well, that's why I work from the inside, to steal information and pass it along.
Someone put Vaseline on Jason's camera lens.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I swear I was in focus earlier.
You were.
But any,
for sure.
You totally were for the whole half hour we pre-conferenced.
Yeah.
but anyway, can we? How can we get some dirt on this guy? Can we look him up on the public records? Maybe.
Yeah. Do we have a computer? How much money
don't
does
know,
it cost
do
to
you?
use the internet?
I do have a
You have a
cyber deck,
computer?
but I've got a cyber deck, but I've only got 2 apps on it.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
type
I'll let's Google this guy.
Yeah,
Cyber Google.
just type, see what comes up.
All right.
Don't you mean
who's
Scroogle?
doing
Scroogle's
this?
the name.
Marco
Who's doing this?
Delifio. That's me. I'm doing that.
All right. So you're gonna try and use the internet to get some to look this guy up.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got plus
just
1 to
try-
knowledge. It's my only non-zero
go for it.
skill.
Trying to figure out
Go
if
for
he has a wife or family.
Is knowledge the applicable role?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's an 8. Big ol' 8.
Not bad.
So yeah, you find a couple bits of information. You find about give me a sec.
You're getting into the
Whatever this
information now,
is.
Howard Pass. Good job.
First of all, you find about 2,000 hits for just the general name Marco Delizio. A lot of them look like just different Marco Delizios, but you also find some news articles about about his selling out of the gang that hired you, and those pretty much say that this fucking bootlicking rat sold out his people, and all for some vague promise of immunity and protection, and look what he got anyway.
Did you say the name of the gang?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Does he have a loved one or immediate family that we could?
Nothing is mentioned in the
Nothing.
articles, and
My 8 is not going to get us anything.
and the 2,000 odd hits would probably take a while to sort through.
Yeah, we got to get there and kill him instead of reading his biography for all night. Yeah. Not rolling the purple dice next time.
Well,
Wait a minute.
how much credits do you guys have?
Here's a thought. What if we go back to the gang and ask them if they know?
Do we have time?
How much time does it take to make a call?
Yeah, let's call him.
Yeah. You
Ring,
call
ring.
him. Someone else call him.
Who's calling?
I vote for you, Iffy.
All right. I'll make the phone call.
The hollow call.
Key in the code.
Yeah, who is this?
This is Iffy. You hired us to
Iffy
knock
who?
off. Oh, come on. You hired us to knock off Delizio.
Oh, it's use people. All right.
Yes,
Yeah, what?
us people.
Is it done?
Well, we're just wondering if he's got any family we could compromise or take prisoner.
Woman, I don't know if he's got any damn family. I don't care. Just kill him.
Just kill him. All right. I'll get my assault rifle out. We'll see if we can't put one between his eyes.
No, like they're about. You can tell they're about to have it. No, we told you we want him poisoned.
Absolutely. We'll just wound his leg.
We can poison the bullet.
Yeah, you can hear over the phone. That's not how poison works.
I'll bet it is.
All right. Fine. I'll maybe. Anyone got a thermometer? We can get some of the mercury out of a thermometer and make him drink it.
You got some bleach around?
Mercury.
Yeah, any of that'll work.
How
Fine.
hard
I could
You're not
just
much
use
help,
this
man.
bottle
Click.
of poison.
You have poison?
No, I don't have poison in my inventory.
Mm,
We better get some poison. Is there poison we can buy?
Yeah.
Well,
Where
I
can
mean,
we buy some poison?
Can inject him with Windex,
How much
slowly
does-
kill his brain.
How much
Miss
does
some
poison
Elma
cost? Equipment. Foldable ladder.
I like the idea of using bleach or other caustic chemicals.
Yeah.
I don't see any poison on the equipment list.
We just,
So we're gonna have to DUI some poison.
Or, yeah, I do kind of like the idea of just finding a poison store and robbing it.
A poison store?
There's 6 of them in walking distance of my apartment.
I think
No.
those are euphemisms for drugs. Hard pass.
I don't know. I don't go
Nah.
in those places normally, but tonight.
well, I mean, a couple of them are probably just all-night mini marts.
Yeah. But I think Land's onto something with the bleach.
All right.
Yeah.
Who has bleach?
I
I
mean,
got some in my laundry room.
Yeah.
Well, let's go rob your laundry room.
It's all right. We're already on our way. Let's just stop at the mini mart.
Actually,
Are
if
you,
we
are you getting some? What kind of poison do you want to get?
I think we've decided on bleach.
Okay, do you want to get some bleach?
Yeah.
but I also want to see on the way if I can find some crack or something.
What you be wanting rock for, Land? That stuff will mess up your head.
No.
we can overdose them.
Okay, so yeah, no, you can find you find some bleach. It's like, give me a hot second here. Mart. How much does generic bleach cost? See, this is what gaming with the power of having the internet at your fingers gets you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can find bleach, like a bottle of bleach, for like 5 credits.
Okay.
I can
that's
manage
fine.
that.
All right. Thanks, Iffy.
You
I'm in a lot of debt.
Oh, me too. Me too. Hard pass.
Do you want to, Land? Are you looking for someone to buy drugs from?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that again? I think it's just gonna be. It's gonna be a whole lot of nothing check because there's lots of drugs everywhere. Roll me a D12.
D12. Okay. That's an 8 on the die.
Nice. You found someone who's selling some blackout. Nice. It'd cost you 40 monies for a real dose, or 10 monies for a weaker recreational dose.
No, I want the hard stuff. And I asked the guy or girl.
It's hard to tell.
Hey, how much of this do you think I can take before I need to take the big sleep?
Oh, that depends on how tough you are, honey. Like this stuff, this could put you out real good. But I've known more than 3 people that just keep going at it, and they seem to be fine with just some minor vision problems.
It deals d6 of damage, so that could be
Well,
1 or it could be 6.
After a toughness DR14 check.
Yeah. So
All right,
maybe
well,
he
give
shakes
me.
it off entirely.
Yeah.
Well, give me the hardest stuff you got.
How many doses do you want?
How many doses can you afford?
It's 40
well,
each.
40 each?
Yeah.
Holy
Yes.
moly.
Yeah, you're buying drugs.
It's on page
This is all
66.
I have 80 credits. You know what? Give me 2 doses.
All right. Yeah,
2 full doses. Yeah.
they hand you over two
Make it 3. I'm putting in 40.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, hey, they gladly take your money and
Great.
give you 3 full doses of blackout.
And Lances, thanks. By the way, can you snap my card?
Parking.
They look at
Valid.
you like really confused. Like, what do you mean stamp your card? Are you showing them a card?
Yeah. It's your the local membership.
Yeah, buy 10, get
Yeah,
one free.
they take
Yeah.
your card and they kind of look at it. Like you can see like some like weird text scrolling on their vision thing. Like tear it in half and give you half back.
All right.
As long as we're buying stuff, can I get one of those big turkey legs?
I don't. You want to go to like some. You want to go to like some one of them like restaurants or something for that shit.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
just
Like you got. There must be one of those like stands. You're walking around, you see people eating big turkey. Where can I get turkey leg?
or a hot dog.
I don't know.
All right. What do you eat? What do you eat around here?
I don't eat around here.
You know what?
Well, that's
It's
sad.
it's fine. Hard pass. We'll probably see something on the way.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna keep my eye out for turkey legs on the way.
I'll keep my eye out for hot dogs.
Somebody with a push cart along the way, some street
Yeah.
vendor.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
there's
Always
a
easy.
kiosk. There's a turkey
Yeah.
kiosk.
Oh my god. Keeps steamed turkey inside,
By the way, how do we apply this blackout? Is it a syringe? Is it like do you smoke it? How is it
Is it
done?
epidermal patch
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
wait.
say like what they gave you,
Go
just for lack of creativity, is like an air hypo from some sort of
Gotcha.
sci-fi TV show.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hard pass and Lan, can you give me presence checks? DR12.
What do I roll for that?
D20.
It's a D20.
D20.
D20, add your presence.
Didn't I say I wasn't gonna roll the purple one again? I did.
you
say
did. You
Oh,
did.
what did you get?
Stop me if you've heard this. An 8.
And
But this
I've
time
heard
8
that.
on
You
the
know,
die
I'm not
because
gonna
presence
stop
is
you,
0.
but I have heard that.
Well, thankfully, my presence is +2, and I got 14, so 16.
Nice. Yeah, Lan, you total like are you guys like traveling to the dock?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
I mean, we're also looking for a food stand, but yeah.
Right. We're on the way.
well, as you're ripping towards the dock, are you on your bike?
I'm on my bike. They're in
And then
their
Iffy and Hard Pass are in Hard Pass's taxi?
yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought we were all in the taxi. Okay.
No, I'm on my bike. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Lan, you totally see like just like speeding right at you because you're going fast on your bike and they're standing still on the sidewalk. One of them carts selling the big turkey legs.
Ah, okay. I I radioed to Hard Pass. This turkey legs over here.
sliding Tokyo drift into a park.
It's like clunk against the window. God, give me a little heads up
All
before
right.
you do that again,
Hey,
hard pass.
hard pass.
Like a
Give
glove.
me give me a knowledge check.
Me?
Yeah. This
Yellow.
is a it's pretty tight timing getting if you're gonna just screech to a halt for this turkey leg vendor.
No, I'm not going to just screech to a halt. I'm going to screech to
No,
a
I know,
sliding
you're
parallel
you're
park.
going full Tokyo drift, making it trying to look cool.
Tokyo
My
Drift
friend, you
parallel
said
park.
knowledge? That's
Yes.
an 18 on the yellow
Nice.
dice.
Oh, okay, yeah, wow, yeah, you do that. You not only like Tokyo drift, I mean, you do like a full 180 into like onto the not onto the curb, but like you were like if you were trying to parallel park right in front of this guy,
That's what I did.
you just did it.
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to do.
So did
And knowledge, because knowledge is the use tech attribute.
Copy that. Yeah, so I'll just stick my hand out. Hey, turkey leg.
Yeah, seven credits, seven monies, man.
Can I get it for 6 if you keep the wrapper?
Man, you trying to rip me off? I got protection out here.
No, man, it's a question. I just want to know.
No, it's seven.
All right,
money,
here's your
$7.
7. Here's your 7, and I take out my little cred transferring gun.
like one of those little plastic discs that shoot out. Blink, blink,
Just
blink.
shoot some credits at him and take his turkey leg. I'm down to 43 credits because.
Oh, never mind. You know what? Make that 1 credit.
Oh, the turkey leg is 1 credit?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I found the food, and maker-made street food and off-brand powder beer is 1 money.
Oh, you know what? I was looking at that and I totally flipped away and forgot about it. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw the door open and do a quick little spray tag on the concrete right there.
Nice.
Looking good there, Iffy.
Do you want to try and make it look good?
I'm not gonna drop my signature, the OSL. I'm just gonna draw a quick triangle with an arrow through it,
Okay.
which represents something in this world. But yeah, I'm not looking to do anything artistic. Just do a quick tag
Okay.
on the concrete there.
Yeah, you can do that. Cool. So yeah, are you getting back on the road now?
Yeah. Yeah, I got my
Okay.
turkey leg.
Dang, I
Yeah,
should have got one. The
well-
smell of that's making my stomach growl.
It's definitely a turkey leg.
Oh, yeah, I know how it works.
It lab grown.
It's made out of bugs.
Everything.
Yeah,
Largely
like
polymer based.
Well, no, that's you get down to the bone on it, and it's like the meat is like it's growing out of the bone.
Well, I've
Like,
never seen.
whatever the bone is made out of, it seems to just alter a little bit and kind of sponge out for the meat.
I've never
it's
seen any other kind of
electrostatically-
turkey leg, so I take no notice of this.
Yeah. Well, that's
Some sort of-
for the folks at home to hopefully give them a little bit of a gross out.
Some sort of electrostatic that like activates the.
Remember when KFC
Meat
changed
growth.
its name from Kentucky Fried Chicken to KFC, and that weird rumor run around that it was because they weren't allowed to call it chicken anymore? This is actually that.
Yes. Except you're much more inured to it.
Yeah, it's turkey with an I.
Steve, what page was equipment?
Oh, I
Give me a
forget.
sec.
62.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah,
Cool.
we're driving to the dock.
Yeah, you know where you're supposed to go,
Yeah.
and it is not difficult to get there. So I'm gonna bring you back to that little dock map.
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when I get there in my bike, I want to try to get on the nearest building or high rise next to the dock and scope it out from there.
Yep, there you go. There's
Okay.
so what you can see from that. I mean, there's
And
not
I
a lot of
and I
buildings, uh, but you're able to find enough of a vantage point that you can basically see this.
okay.
Uh,
And I use my vision visor that I have to zoom in and use my heat vision. It also has night vision and ultrasound. So I want to see exactly how many people we got here at the dock.
all right, so give me a sec on that.
No problem.
So what you see here is, like I said before, where that one is, that's a gate entrance to basically the rest of the non-dock area. Uh, 4 is a passageway to the next dock, dock 48. Uh, all those little rectangles are shipping containers,
Mhm.
which you were watching being actively moved by the giant shipping crane that is number 3. Number 2, it looks like just kind of a vaguely nondescript single-story building. It's got some aerials and such not sticking out of it. And where that 5 is, that appears to be the only gangplank onto the ship.
Mhm.
Um, as you like set your stuff, like you're clicking through like your thermal vision and your night vision. Yeah. Give me. No, that's not where I was. Give me. It's going to be one of two things, and I just want to make sure I'm using the right thing. Yeah, give me a presence check.
All right.
DR12.
Man, I love virtual dice.
Now,
Until they
I,
turn on you, right?
yeah, until they turn on me. I got the same thing. 14 with +2, so 16.
All right.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you see actually a lot of activity here. I'm trying to think. I actually have no real gauge as to how many dock workers work on like a particular dock. Um,
doesn't have to be
Well,
realistic because it's the
yeah,
future.
I'm trying to think because basically what you were like you got to you know what though you did really good on that check. So yeah, you see like if you had rolled lower, you'd have just seen a lot of people. Maybe like 20 to 40 people just, I mean, working around the dock. But you got some good senses on you from all those years killing people for the corpse,
mhm.
and you distinctly notice that there are people making distinct rounds around this dock that are they're not interacting with the like pallets or shipping containers, and you you guess there's probably anywhere from like 7 to 10 of these guys just making general patrols. Um,
Gotcha.
it's just the nature of there's a bit of distance. There are containers in the way a lot of the time, and you can't get an exact number, but you're pretty sure it's under 10 people. You also notice that there seems to be a permanent um, like a couple guards and a dog of some stripe, a large, beastly looking animal down at, down at the passage to Dock 48. And those guys are not moving.
Okay, so that's a guard situation on there. But there wasn't a guard at one?
I mean, guards pass by one and do like little checks at it. Like they'll step up to it, kind of look like there's a fence there,
Okay.
like a fenced gate, and they'll look, just
And
kind of
it's
checking down the road.
and that gate is closed,
Yes.
secured. Yeah. So what's confusing me is why they would guard the entrance from the next dock, but not post a standing guard at the more like wider entrance to like the rest of the city. That could be a reason.
Well, it might be because that gate is locked. That gate has a locked gate at it, and the passage to Dock 48 does not
wide
have a
open,
locked
yeah.
gate at it.
All right. Well,
I-
I relay this information back to Iffy and Hard Pass, and I say, looks like we got a few people who look different from the other workers. I'm thinking about 10. They're doing some patrols. That might be our best bet to start looking.
Okay. Here's my pitch.
Well, I got a pitch too, but I'll let you go ahead.
All right. I'm betting this guy is either on the boat or in that little building. Right?
Right.
I'm also betting that he likes to smoke something.
Right.
I think I sneak in there with my active camo, which hopefully gives me some sort of buff to sneaking, even though it has no details in the book, and find this guy, take my dose of blackout, and poison his cigarettes or his vape or whatever he has.
Okay. I like this plan, but here's my my plan.
Yeah.
I was thinking we can pose as a delivery driver and deliver some stuff to him. We just call up the local delivery, and we bring some food to him directly.
We can do both of these plans. See, you have to be the driver because what I'm driving is obviously a taxi, right? So you could be the
Right.
delivery driver on your bike. And while you're distracting him with the food delivery, I'll sneak in and poison his other shit, right? We got 3 doses of this poison. We put the
Right.
poison on everything. And then he's bound to take
Here's-
some.
Here's another plan. One of us could also pose as just the regular dark workers over here. We just have to catch one and take his clothes.
Well, we get paid extra if someone poses as the captain of the ship. Oh, no.
The cat?
It says
No.
impersonating a ship's captain. We don't even have to pose as this ship's captain.
Well, it might be better if we do this ship's captain.
It makes
so-
more sense why we'd be here, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
here's my revised pitch. Lan does his plan, I do my plan, and Iffy can walk in there disguised as a captain. Distraction.
Or if he could be one of the dock workers too. Depends on what you want to do, Iffy.
Yeah, which way you want to go, Iffy?
Or if you have a different plan, let us know.
I think those plans are good. I could try imitating the captain. I don't know the jargon, but I can certainly try. But that might be more dangerous.
You don't have to imitate a qualified ship captain. It's
Who's
okay if
captain?
they hate you.
All right. I'll give it a try.
And also, this dock is surrounded by water. One of us could try to navigate through the water to the ship directly.
Have you seen what's in that stuff? I'm not swimming in that.
It's
there's like
fine.
It's
Slicks of petroleum.
mostly shit and dead bodies. I forgot I'm supposed to be swearing all the time. It's
Yeah.
mostly shit and dead fucking bodies.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of like chemicals blended in there.
Yeah.
Climb out of that, you might be blinded if you're getting in your eyes. Or
Wait a
Well,
minute. We're supposed to poison him? All we got to do is push him in the water.
I mean, he could choose not to drink the water.
I don't think it would matter.
Um,
If
ha-
it gets
uh,
in the eyeballs.
Osmosis into his blood. He's just dead in 5 minutes.
Also, this is a dock. There's probably plenty of little small boats around that one of us could take.
I still want to
Well,
climb over the crane myself because they're
You do
definitely going to be
that.
watching the gangplank.
I'll try and distract him. I'll come in as a captain of a maybe another boat. Yeah, and tell them they need to hurry up and get their ass out of the way so we can get our cargo loaded.
All right, and I'll do delivery guy.
Great. I love this. Splitting the
Okay.
party immediately. Let's do it.
These are some great plans. Just keep track of them yourselves, because
Do
Okay.
we
Yeah.
want Iffy to have one of the doses just in case she comes in contact with him first?
Yeah.
We'll each take a dose of blackout.
Yeah, we'll each take one dose. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So
Put that in my pocket.
who wants to try their plan first?
you want to
Go
roll
for it,
it?
Lan.
I don't know.
I'll just say we can
okay.
try and hit him simultaneously. I'll go up like from the
No,
bottom
I'm
dock.
saying like
and-
literally who
Yeah, we
wants to
can't
go
run it
first?
simultaneously.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is, I was thinking I can make my plan a little bit better if I call up a local delivery service, and when the guy comes to deliver the food to me, I take his clothes and then I go in with those.
Okay, we'll help you with that part.
Yeah.
Just in case he,
Yeah.
kill the
Okay.
delivery boy.
Yeah.
We'll catch him, like 2 blocks away or something, right?
I got
Yeah.
so many knives, guys.
Yeah.
I got so many motherfucking knives.
No problem, you hard fuck.
We've talked about this, y'all.
All right. So we're gonna double back real quick, call up a local delivery, and then we're gonna take that delivery close.
Here's the thing. You are totally able to do this. Like, I mean, it's on there's an app for it on your phone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They want the money up front.
You got
How
any
much?
credits?
When
You
they
got
get
any
there,
credits, Iffy? I'm all out.
I can
You
fund
tapped out.
some credits for it.
Yeah, I've got some left.
I got
Okay.
49. I'm sure it doesn't cost 49 to get literally anything delivered.
I forget
Yeah.
how much the bleach cost. I need to take that off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's gonna cost about. Oh, you know what?
I mean, we could just buy some donuts. It doesn't have to be something expensive.
Yeah.
No, but
the
it's
delivery
probably
is
not-
expensive.
yeah, the delivery part of it is going to is what's going to cost.
Just like real
Okay.
life.
Yeah.
You want a
Okay.
$5 burger? That'll be $35.
Fucking inflation.
No, it's just the cost. That's just the cost of someone using their car to bring shit to you.
Yeah.
Don't they drop it with drones? At this point.
Well, if they're dropping it with drones, this whole plan doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
No,
You were able,
it
able to find a place that you can
depends
get
on the.
something bullshit, but the minimum cost is going to be $10 bucks.
That's fine.
No problem. I'll pay that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So they say it's probably going to be about. Wait, where are we delivering to?
A couple
It's
couple
not-
blocks from the dock.
Yeah, a couple blocks from the dock. Not directly at the dock, but a couple blocks like just at a random like apartment building.
Yeah, that's going to take us like probably about 20 minutes to get there.
That's fine.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
And we leave a special note on the delivery. Come around come around to the parking lot so I can pick it up from there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because well, I don't tell them why, but that's just my special delivery note.
Yeah.
All right. So does this guy arrive with the pizza in 20 minutes or donuts or whatever we ordered?
No, but I mean, almost to the minute, you see someone on a little, like, I mean, it's like a wannabe retro Vespa, just putter on up. They've got a little stack of to-go containers on the back.
Okay. I give a
And
look
yeah,
to Hard Pass.
where are you? Like this is a parking lot for
So
the apartment building.
yeah, so I'm inside the I'm inside the parking lot, and I'm just hanging out next to the entrance of the parking building. And I'm just
Okay.
waiting there for the food.
And I'm outside,
Yeah,
acting like I'm not with him.
yeah, just
Maybe across the
pedestrian.
street, watching the
Yeah.
entrance.
Being very
Okay.
nonchalant across the street.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. No. This guy pulls up, and what name did you put? Did you put your name on it?
No, I put a.
Now,
What name
Let's
did you
see.
put on it?
I put Jabberwocky.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. This guy pulls up, like, doesn't pull up near you. Like, basically pulls up as far, like you're in the like entrance to like a parking structure.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like they pull up on the other side of
Mhm.
that entrance, like basically where vehicles would be coming out.
okay.
Mhm.
And they look at you and they go, "You're Jabberwocky?"
And I'm like, yeah. And I, and I look over. I can I see Hard Pass from where I'm standing?
Yeah, I'd be where you can see me.
And I kind of give you like a little signal so you can come behind them.
Oh, I don't need the
Okay,
signal. I already
so
was going to do that.
Okay.
oh yeah, okay, you're
Okay.
giving him a little signal.
Mm.
So I want you to make me an agility check.
All
Oh
right.
boy.
DR 14.
Agility. All right. Ooh, okay. Looks like I got a 12. And if I notice I'm messing up, I'll act like I sneeze.
What's this
That's-
guy driving?
As a little
His little
scooter.
Vespa, yeah.
Like a
Yeah,
little scooter.
little like
Yeah.
wannabe retro Vespa.
Okay.
And yeah, Lan, like when you look over to Hard Pass, the Vespa driver, the delivery guy goes, "Hey, no, eyes on me. Stay the fuck where you are." He goes, reaches around on the back to get your order, and as he does that, you see his other hand going to a pistol on his side.
I blow him away.
No, I was gonna say the whole reason I'm standing across the street is I'm going to kill this person before he does anything.
Well, it's gonna be too late.
Well, okay,
But he's looking at you. You're the distraction.
I know.
This is
well,
the
you want to do like a
Yeah,
check to see who
I'll
goes
throw a knife.
first?
Let me throw a knife
Okay.
at him.
Okay. All right.
You're okay. Well, you know what? Hard Pass. Roll me a d6 first.
No problem. That's a 5.
I wish I remembered this.
No problem.
I'm over there going, shit, it's already going south. This whole night's we're all gonna die.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's okay.
Okay, yeah. So Hard Pass. Throw your knife.
Okay. I don't know
Fling.
what that 5 did, but let's find out what the knife does. Its presence 17.
All right.
And I get to do this twice per turn.
Okay. Well, first roll me your first damage.
Oh gosh, what's the damage on it? D4. It's a 4.
All right. That knife just sticks right in him, and he looks like it hurts, but not like he's surprised.
Poor bastard. This happens every night.
I was gonna say this happened yesterday, for fuck's sakes.
All right, and my almost at the same moment, my other hand. That's a 1 on the die.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
I have
that's not good.
thrown a knife into Lan's foot.
So roll me a d6.
1.
Oh,
I love it when he makes that sound.
Yeah, so you know those way too many knives you have?
Yeah.
That's the last one.
Fuck.
Yeah, out of ammo. You also drop the
yeah.
weapon.
Yeah. You are out of knives right now.
Guys, I haven't bothered counting my knives in like 8
Apparently
fucking
not.
years. Because I just always have more knives.
Well, do I get
You-
to act next?
Yeah.
I gotta say,
All
Hard
right.
Pass quickly tries to grab one, and they all fall out and go down like the sewer drain. It's
All
like
right.
right there. Like,
All right.
damn it.
So I attempt to get him with my knives before he can act on his turn. So
All right, so that's going to be, I believe, presence.
It is presence,
No
yeah.
kidding.
Presence,
Well,
DR12.
cat.
Yep.
so 13.
Nice. Roll me your first damage.
Is D4, right, Steve?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
4.
All right, that
And
one.
I get to use it again, right?
Well, if he's still alive.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, do you want to throw another dagger?
Well, let me. How's he looking?
I mean, he's looking pretty dead at this point.
Okay, no, I'll save it.
You
So
don't want to
just-
accidentally run out of knives.
Yeah. So yeah, so his knife got him in the back, I assume, and then I got him from the front. I stabbed him in the throat and just quiet him down. Like,
All right, cool. I'm going to run over him. I'm going to take out the knife that I threw in him.
Mhm.
I think the other one that I threw is just missing.
So if so I'm gonna say that like if you can retrieve both throwing knives, and once you've spent the time to retrieve both throwing knives, you will again have too many throwing knives.
Oh, I was just going to ask Lan for some of his way too many throwing knives.
I mean, there is also, you guys have got a fancy new 9mm pistol.
Nice.
Oh. Well,
I believe I'll take this.
You go ahead, take it.
Yeah.
I've got my knives. That's all I need.
Pistol.
Although a 9mm might do me well. I mean, I can't just lug this assault rifle up to the gate and try and sneak in as a captain.
I think if he's right, I think if he should have that 9mm.
You want to trade your assault? Well, actually, I don't want to take yours. Well, you won't be able to take it in.
You can just hide it in the trunk of my cab.
How about I take the assault? No. Are you sure you want to go in through the front, Iffy? You don't want to try to go in from the back in a boat or something?
Well, if he was going to try and come in from the neighboring dock, right?
Yeah, I'm going to go up Route 4. I can tuck that 9mm down the back of my belt, my pants.
What do you want to do with your assault?
I don't know. Hand it to somebody that can use it besides me. It's just too big to try and conceal, you know?
I'll take it. I'm sneaking anyway, so if
Okay.
they see the rifle, they see me anyway. So.
All right. I'll give you the pistol.
All right.
Yeah, you've got a gun already, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I get one mag with that pistol.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, after we kill this guy, we kind of I motion like I put him on my shoulders like he's drunk, you know, and we go to like a alleyway or something, and we start taking off his clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
T6.
Poor bastard.
So, Alan, call high or low.
High.
All right. Yeah. So lucky for you, this guy wears some fairly like just generic-y, one-size-fits-all sort of smocks.
Mhm.
And I mean, yeah, they'll fit you.
Okay, cool. Thank God. All right, so I put that stuff on, and I put my combat stuff underneath it because I have combat armor.
That you do, and that's, you know what? That's still going to be really noticeable.
Does that matter? I mean,
You know what? It's fine. You know
delivery
what?
guys need combat armor. As
Yeah.
has been proven.
Like I'll actually keep it on, and if they say anything, I'll be like, man, you know what the fuck happened to me last week? I got someone tried to mug me and take my shit.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'll keep it on. It's fine.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, I put on whatever I can to make me look like him, and you know what? I even take his scooter too. So I'll park my motorcycle kind of close to the dock, but I'll take my scooter to the dock directly.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So
All right. So
Land's whole deal is set up.
yep.
I
Iffy
need to
and Hard
get
Pass.
I need to get onto the dock sneakily. Now, how can we use this optic camo suit?
Good question.
I mean,
Could
it
give me
sounds like it makes you like basically invisible.
right, but mechanically, it doesn't have any mechanics attached to it in the book.
Yeah.
So I maybe a static numerical buff to the roll, or maybe like an advantage thing. What do you think?
Oh, there it is. I mean, right now, I'm gonna say it's making you basically invisible. Like
Sick,
you've got that predator invisibility to you.
awesome. And it's nighttime.
It's as long as no one's like basically as long as no one's noticing you, they're probably not going to notice you.
Okay,
But you're still probably going to have to make some stealth checks. Seeing as I mean, you're walking by, you're going to end up walking by people.
right.
Gear on you, like you will still make noise.
Yeah, I think I will. Even though I took Iffy's rifle, I think I will lock it in the car. So I'm not. It just seems like it'd be hard. But what I'd like to do is wait until there's nobody near the gate at number one, because I can see them. It's like a gate I can see through, right? Like chain link or something.
Yeah, it's basically like a big like 15-foot chain link fence.
Great. I'll wait until someone has gone by and maybe 30 seconds pass, and then I'm gonna climb it.
Okay. Or so real quick before you get into that, Iffy, what's your plan for impersonating a ship captain?
I'm gonna roll my pant legs up a little bit, push my socks down, um, unbutton my shirt a bit. I'm gonna get a little flirty with anybody that like gives me some trouble. Tussle my hair, maybe tie a scarf around it.
Okay. Uh, okay. Well, I'm more looking like what approach are you planning to take? Like you're planning on coming up from Dock 48,
Yeah, yeah.
which obviously has a lot less security going on in it. It's mostly deserted. Um, like there's a few just random shipping containers wherever. So yeah, it'd be really easy to get through there. But you are still going to come up to that, honey. Quit it. I know there's probably something there, but just quit it.
I feel like I'm more of a distraction, for
Okay.
now.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd just walk up and be like, "Hey, boys, it's a fine ship you got there. I captained one myself. Do you mind if I have a look?"
You know what? Does everyone mind if I kind of kick in with and basically start with Iffy here?
Do it.
Okay. So yeah, there's a couple guards, and they also have just the biggest fucking cyber wolf looking cyborg with them, like teeth like razor blades, uh, just a mix of bristling fur and chrome.
Nice.
And yeah, give me that line again.
So yeah, boys, you got a mighty fine ship you got here, and some beautiful chromed out dogs. I'm just
This
surprised
dog
to
singular.
see. I'm just surprised to see the dock guarded so well. But that's a fine ship. Would you mind if I got a quick tour?
Sorry.
Hello,
It's like I've
kitty.
got a child.
It
Honey.
really is the dark future.
Because I've got a laundry basket, one of my cats, and I'm like, I can't pull them out right now. We're busy.
I would have a cat if my mother wasn't deathly allergic.
But this is my roommate, and I love him, and my baby boy.
But as soon as I get my own place in the future, you'll damn best believe I'll be getting a cat.
Honey, this is going to be a lot easier for Daddy if you go down. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why like Sam jumps up. I'm like, you can't be here because he headbutts my hand while I'm trying to type or use the mouse. Like,
Oh,
get
see,
away,
I
kid.
like if I don't have both my hands free to like grab books or just fidget, like I get like. So yeah, you step up to these guards, and you're being flirty and stuff, and they just like um cold eyes and just no, I don't know nothing about ships looking good or not good, but you can't be here. You need to go. And they point back down to back the way you came.
Like, oh, well, I didn't mean to interrupt or cause any disruption, but no need to be rude. No need to be rude.
Ain't nothing rude about it. You can't be here.
Yeah, just seems to be off a lot of security. All right, well, I appreciate it. And I just kind of like start to back away. It's like, no offense, y'all, no offense.
Okay, no, but while you're doing that, Steve or Hard Pass.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
So like I described, I'll wait till there's an opening in the patrols, and then I'll try and climb the gate. Now, I know it's like a chain link gate, so that's inherently noisy. What the way that you deal with that is you find, if possible, something nearby to climb up instead, and then you try to get over where the post is, so that it shakes as little as possible. But anything I can do to diminish the noise, that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, I mean, that's otherwise it's pretty much just a straight concrete wall.
Okay. 15 feet, you said?
Give or take.
All right. I'll stick with the chain link fence, but like I said, I'm going where the post is that the gate swings on. So that's pretty solid, and I'll just go as slowly as I need to be quiet.
Okay, give me, and I believe an agility check.
I have 17 on the die, so I believe it doesn't matter what
Nice.
check it is.
Nope, that is good. Yeah. Yeah, you were able to make it over in between patrols, and apparently you were quiet enough that it did not attract any untoward attention.
Great.
Lan, how are you approaching this place?
So Iffy is still at number 4.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
Lynn,
I'm gonna be going from number 1.
okay, so you got to wait till I get over it, though.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the record, I'm heading south to the crane because I'm going to climb that crane and get across that way.
Okay. So before you you were over the gate and you started to move south.
Yeah.
Yeah, Len, you pull up to this gate.
Yeah, and I kind of do what Hard Pass did. Before I pull up, I wait for who's ever there to walk by, and then I get off my Vespa. I put it close to the gate. I use it as a stepping stool to jump over the gate.
So Yeah, I mean, are you given a
with
little bit?
with the food and everything. Mhm.
Are you given a little bit of time after hard pass goes over?
Yeah, I am giving a little bit of time. Yeah.
I thought the plan was you were going to call them to the gate.
Well, I want to be already through the gate before I confront any of these people,
Okay.
because and then I'm just gonna say I went in from the before.
Okay, so yeah, give me just a straight DR12 D20 check.
DR12. Okay. Well, got a 6.
I could tell. I could tell.
Oh yeah, you don't even make it up the gate.
Mhm.
Like you pull up, like you're trying to gauge where people are, but you can't do it from right there.
Okay.
And like you think you've got it, but as you pull up, yeah, no, a couple of them, a couple of the body goons just stroll on by and look right at you. What are
Okay.
you doing? What
All
are you
right.
doing here?
So I say I'm trying to deliver this food, man. They said 30 minutes. I'm at 28. I gotta get over this gate. Can you open it for me?
What? I don't think anyone I don't think anyone was ordering anything from here.
You see how much food I got here? I gotta get past. They're gonna take it out of my tab if I don't get in within 30 minutes.
That's what I mean. The goon you're talking to looks at the other goon he's patrolling with, looks back or no, he looks at the other goon he's patrolling with and just goes, "This isn't our problem, dude. Guy, you got to go.
Yeah,
You
I'm trying
can't
to
be
get
here.
there.
No one ordered anything."
How do you even know? Have you even called it in? Called it in right now.
Drop the
No.
name.
Yeah, I got the name right here, and I give him the name.
Yeah, give him the name.
Sorry, what was the guy's name again?
Marco
Yeah,
Delicio.
Marco Delizio. Just call him up right now. He'll tell you.
They're like,
No, I like this. I like
liar,
where this is
pants
going.
on fire.
No, I like where this is going. Yeah, Lan, can you give me?
Light them up.
Oh yeah, give me a presence check.
Okay.
You're pretty good at that, right?
Yeah, I'm good at presents. All right, that's gonna be, was it +2? That's another 14.
Yeah, the goon you're talking to goes from being really indifferent to a little concerned.
Yeah, and
He turns to his buddy, says, "Keep an eye on this guy." And
okay.
his buddy you see his hand just move to where his pistol is. Whereas this guy steps off and pulls out a phone, just taps to his ear, like he's calling it in.
Okay. And as he's doing that, I want to use, because I'm still wearing my visor.
Mhm.
I want to see across the way and see what kind of figure motions themselves like they're answering a call. Because my visor has ultra
Yep.
I should be able to see if a person's making a signal like he's answering a phone call.
All right. Well, you know what? I believe that's still presence.
Mhm.
So I'm going to have you give me another presence check.
All right. Okay. All right, this one is just a 13.
Yeah.
1, 2,
So
13. Yeah, 13.
I mean, it's not like you've got a really good line of sight here. I mean, if you just take it as this image here, you've got that real narrow cone of vision going forward,
Mm-hmm.
and no one reacts like that. No one reacts like they're picking up a phone or hitting a comm.
Okay.
I want to throw something out, not for this moment, but for when it becomes necessary. We all have these RCDs in our head, which means we can text each other like with our eyeballs. We don't even
Okay.
have to, like, someone could be looking right at you and you can send a text without them knowing.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Well, with that, let's go back to hard pass.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, yeah, like you've got a pretty easy shot going straight, like from that gate, going straight south. Thing is, like the
Crane?
yeah, like the central mechanism that the crane is a lot closer to where that 3 is. Like it's a
Gotcha.
lot more. It's got like a central like post that
Right. So
it's
this is all counterbalanced back here.
yeah,
Gotcha.
and there's a lot of guys in that area just in general.
Okay.
Go like I mean you haven't gotten to them yet, but getting up the crane looks like it is just a singular ladder, uh, in very just pure Star Warsian fashion. There is like just ladder going up. Like there's no safety like cage on it.
Exactly as I hoped. I'm gonna. So the guys are where? They're around the 3, basically.
Yeah, there's like a like because I mean there's guards, but
Yeah.
there's also just dock workers. And because this is an active dock, they are actively putting containers. I mean the crane isn't just static; it's moving back, getting containers, putting them on the
Sure.
ship.
I am
So
around
there's
this.
guys all over this place, and if you want to ascend to the top of the crane, you're gonna have to make another stealth check to get up there.
Well, I got an
You can
idea.
get to it.
I am around here.
Yeah.
Are any of these containers that I can see open? What I'll be more
High or
specific.
low?
High.
All right. Well, the containers right next to you are not open and they appear to be locked.
Okay.
Oh
Specifically what I'm looking for is some sort of stack of anything that is secured with a strap or something, that I could throw a knife at and cause to fall apart, thus distracting all the dock workers who have to go deal with it. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. Give me a hot sec, honey.
Sure.
I need to be able to think with my body. Okay. I love you. Okay. You got to get down. Come on. There you
Need
go.
to be free to move.
Yeah, I just got to fidget.
Got to be me.
I got to fidget. And he's heavy and he has lots of claws. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say like, yeah, because like you can see what I'm doing there. The like the bundle of like that little, yeah, like right where you got your cursor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it's something you could do what you were thinking with.
Okay, great. I would like to attempt that.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got like toddlers next door, and they're out on the stoop right now. They're
No
cuties,
problem.
but they can be a little loud.
Why are they up at 10?
Yeah. So you're gonna give me a fucking give me a presence check to try and cut the restraining straps on these containers.
I have missed. It's an 8. We'll go ahead and move on to the orange die next.
All right. Well, you know what? With that, yeah, you miss that. The knife just, you see it go just right past the bundle of containers and sink right into the concrete wall beyond them.
Okay. And then I will make my second throw, and unless that has screwed me somehow.
I mean, it's not. I mean, we're not really in combat right now. But if you want to try it again,
Dear God. That's a 2 on the die.
Are you rolling that purple die again?
No, I haven't touched it.
Move it away across the room. Just
Okay.
throw it.
Put these.
so yeah, no, I mean,
It's cursed
I mean, your aim is pretty good. You got those knives in a real, like, just nice tight formation into that concrete wall.
All right. I want to spend one more turn on it to just for 2 more throws if I could.
Well, I'm going to come back to that,
Okay.
and I want to go back to Iffy.
Okay.
All right.
So what are you doing, Iffy?
Hmm.
The guards at the entrance to Dock 48 are just not having it.
Not having it.
Pretend you're a friend of the target.
I could try that. Go back to the gate. Be like, hey, I'm sorry to bother y'all again, but I just got a message from my buddy. Says he's in here and would like me to come on up, check the place out.
Well, I mean, we're not letting anyone in here.
Oh,
This
come
dock is
on.
closed.
Well, I see y'all working over there. Can I come in
Yeah.
and maybe help you out? Yeah. No,
No,
not buying it.
No,
Oh.
we already told you this is closed. Why would we let you in right now?
I'm gonna unbutton my shirt just a little bit further. It's like Mr. Delazio is gonna be really disappointed because I ain't no real ship captain. It's kind of a fetish he's got.
Okay, give me a presence check.
Okay.
I have a +1 on presence. That is in 5 on the dice.
Yeah, well, Mr. Delizio told us no one's coming in. So I don't think he was hiring any outside entertainment.
Well, I got a message to be here from somebody. I don't know what's going on then.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your messages either.
Kind of want to throw a flashbang at him, but that would just it'd be like kicking the hornet's nest. Like, all right, fine. It's on y'all's head, but I guess I'll go.
Do you have any thoughts for what you might do next?
I'll go. I'm going to make my way around to number 1 and come through that way.
Gonna help Lan out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretend to be his boss.
That'd be funny. That'd be pretty good.
Well, I mean, it's not like y'all had a very easy means of opening that gate while no one was around.
I did it at micro cutter, but
Yeah, I got one of those too.
But yeah, let's go back to Lan. Yeah, so yeah, you don't see anyone. It doesn't look like anyone in your field of vision is picking up this call. Are you but this guy is still talking to someone.
Okay. And
what are you do? And his buddy is got eyes on you.
Well, yeah. As he's talking to him, I tried to frantically tell him, yeah, if he's on there, tell him this is like the 4th thing I had to deliver this week to him, but I keep having problem going through his guards. It's like I got the large pizza, I got the donuts.
The guards are not
and if I don't deliver this quick, my boss is gonna come down here personally. He's gonna mess me up.
There you go. Yeah, they are very obvious. The guy who's watching you is very obviously not buying that.
Did he finish talking to the guy?
You know what? Yes, he has. And yeah, so this guy, like the other guy, gets off whoever he was talking to, and walks back up to the gate and says, "Yeah, you got food on that thing?
Yeah.
Bring it in."
Thank
And
you. Finally.
he
Thank
moves
you.
over to open the gate.
Mhm. All right. I got it. And
So,
you
are you
might
going to come in?
yeah, I'm coming in. And I just say I really appreciate it, guys. That my boss was going to have me for this.
So yeah, as you come in, there, the two guys the two goons you were talking to start poking around at the food on the back of your bike, and
Okay.
3 more goons roll up. So what are
Okay.
you actually doing here? One of the new goons starts talking to you.
I work for
Cut the
Hot
bullshit.
Fresh.
Cut the bullshit. We know the boss didn't order any takeouts.
That's strange. I got it right here in the mobile, and I take it out. I start going there. And I start texting either Iffy or Hard Pass and telling them that I'm being surrounded. Mhm.
All right.
Mm.
I hot put it. I'm gonna run at that
Okay.
point.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no,
And, and I say, oh, man.
no, like,
Well, if you
buddy,
if you give
what
me
are you
if you
doing?
give me a second, I can call the boss right now. I can tell him what's
No,
happening.
buddy, we know you're not supposed to be here. What are you doing here?
Like I said, I got food.
4 of them have now
Look at
drawn
the
their
food.
guns.
Huh? Wait, what? Sorry, what do you say?
4 of them have now drawn their guns on you.
It's like, whoa! Hey, if you want the food, you can take it. I'm just the
Oh no,
delivery guy.
guy, we're gonna take that food.
All right,
But what are you doing here?
just delivering the food. Hey, if you want to take it for me, sure. Just tell them not to take it out of my pay. I'm just dropping it off. And hey, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Cool, it's fine. So he just points back out towards the gate.
All right, sure. All right, just tell them to put in a good word for me, okay? I need it for my review, and then I start walking back.
Yeah, the guys with their guns on you are watching you walk back.
Say, okay,
Did they take
all
the
right.
poison food?
I don't know. Did you take the time to poison that food?
Well, yeah. Before I rose up, I put 1 dose into it. So
Okay.
yeah, I just said, okay, all right, no problem. And I just walked back.
Okay.
And I assume they let me go out. I'll meet up with Iffy on the way out. Mhm. Well, not there,
So,
but like outside.
yeah, like a ways off. Because if you
Yeah.
stand by that gate,
Yeah,
they're
of course.
probably gonna start shooting at you.
Yeah, no, I'll probably go back to the building where I was like surveying the area, and then I'll text Iffy to meet me there.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Hard Pass is like, damn it, damn it.
Yeah, Hard Pass. Can you make me another stealth check?
Is that agility?
Yes.
I don't know why I ask. They're all 0 except knowledge. It's 12.
Okay, yeah, no one has noticed you yet.
All right.
You're still there. You know that up in that little open area around 1, that's where everything was going on with Lan.
Yeah, all the guards seem to have rushed off that direction. I just need to distract the dock workers. So I'm going to throw another knife.
All right, well,
I mean, do you really need to at this point? I mean, I should have distracted most of the guards.
But it's not the guards that are my problem. It's just the workers.
I mean, but whatever.
No, I mean if you're gonna keep at it, you can eventually.
All
Give
right.
me another stealth roll.
Okay. 13.
Okay, that will get it for you.
Great.
Yeah, you were able to eventually get one of your knives to cut through the bindings on that bunch of containers, and just you all hear this loud crash. As I mean, these are not like these are like 10-foot plus things that have been all bound together, and they're crashing down to the ground. Any workers that were nearby just dive out of the way. The workers who were around area 3 come running to check on the commotion.
And
Actually, you know what? Give me a quick sec.
The ones at 4 abandoned their post, right?
ooh, probably too bad nobody's there.
Yeah, as you watch the workers from 3 go by, like run over,
Yeah.
like you're able to hold, like not react and give yourself away, but you see two of the goons go by on your right.
Okay. My intention, as soon as the things collapsed, was to immediately run for that ladder.
Okay,
So I wanna, staying as far, into the shadows as I can, like run this way while they're all running this way, and then get to that ladder and
okay.
start climbing while everyone's distracted.
No, you can definitely do that,
Great.
and you have created enough of a distraction that you don't have to roll a stealth check for that.
Okay.
You were able to start climbing that ladder.
Great.
It's a
So then my assumption is once I'm way up in the fucking sky at night in my optic camo, that there's not going to be any more need for stealth checks until I'm climbing back down. I would imagine. Because I'm going to be running across this thing and then trying to get down the cable onto the ship when it's dropping a package.
Okay, give me.
I do relay to Hard Pass that the package was delivered, or they're sending the package to whoever right now. So this could be a good way for you to see where he is.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know what? It's a 10:15 right now. Can we take our break?
Yeah,
And
we can totally take a break.
and then we'll come back in 10 minutes and figure out what the hell happens now that I'm climbing up a crane in the dark.
Yeah, we can get back to Iffy and Lan and see what they're doing.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you for those of you in the chat and those watching silently. We'll be back in 10. Welcome back. Oh, I'm leaning too far back. I'm just disappearing. Welcome back. All right. So you guys were on a building and I was on a crane. What happens next?
Yeah, what so pardon me. Lan and Iffy, you meet up at the building that Lan was scoping this place out at from originally.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Basically, I wait for everything to get to me, and I say, these fucks are. I don't know why they're caring so much about this guy.
Yeah, the subterfuge just isn't cutting it. You know?
But at least they took the bait from me, so hopefully he'll eat some of that shit. Or if not him, the guards will eat it. Then we can at least be a couple down there.
Yeah,
But
if any of them.
sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Please do.
I already texted Hard Pass, and I told him that the package is being delivered. So if he can see where that package is going, that might help him out.
Yeah, I'd like to try and do that once I'm up high enough to kind of see down to where the guards are moving.
And as me and Iffy are up there, I'm gonna try to use my vision goggles to get a bead on hard pass just to see how he's doing from afar.
Okay.
I mean, a hard pass. Would he be able? Would his like vision device be able to see through your optical camo?
It says ultra, like it says heat vision, night vision, and ultrasound. It should be able to.
Maybe. I think it would be kind of like Predator 2 when he
Yeah.
keeps switching modes and eventually he figures out he can see their flashlight beams.
Okay.
Yeah, like there because you described it as like a Predator camo, so like
Yeah.
I imagine that it's not 100% invisibility, so there must be something he'd be able to see.
Like
Yeah,
definitely
like an
maybe.
infrared signature or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
A heat signature.
Yeah. So once I'm up high enough, he'd be able to see me, and I in turn am looking down to see if I can tell where that food is being taken.
Well, so yeah, hard pass. What you see, like where the food had been left, there are now that many. Yeah, there are once again 5 goons there. But one of them is just thrashing around on the ground. A couple of the other guys are holding him down.
Right there by the
And
gate.
yeah. And the other 2 guys are like they're going on their little wireless, and yeah, if you give me a presence check.
Yeah. Cool. That's a 2.
Yeah, so I mean, you see a couple of like 2 of them are dealing with this guy who's having some troubles. 2 of them look like they're on their comms, but that's about all you can make out.
Okay. Well, they're obviously calling and reporting the attempt. I am going to resume my original plan. I'm around here, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
run along the top, like the rock in that movie. I forget what it was called.
Was that the one where he's in like the skyscraper that's on
The
fire?
quake, the earthquake,
Yeah,
maybe.
and like a huge
San
chunk of the
Andreas,
trailer
yeah,
is
there we go.
concerned with this one small moment in the movie where he runs across a crane to jump into the building. Yeah.
Well, make me a quick agility check.
Oh boy.
Not
Splat.
for this.
16.
Okay, yeah. Then you were able to get past the guy in the crane operating the crane.
Oh, I wondered if there was a guy or if it was a robot.
No, these dock workers actually have a fairly good Teamsters union backing them up.
All right.
Yeah. So you're waiting for this crane to go back so you can get on the ship with it?
Yeah, my intention is while there's a crate being moved towards the ship, to slide down the cable onto the top of the crate and then just lay flat until it's placed.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Great.
So while Hard Pass is doing that, Lan and Iffy, what are you 2 up to?
You go ahead.
I was saying we got to get in there somehow. Maybe if I toss the flashbang somewhere over the fence that way, we can bust through here.
I'll send you guys a text and say, why don't you just keep watch? Because you can see from up there and tell me where to go.
Yeah, I kind of want to keep watch from up here. I agree with Hard Pass. Plus, I want to see.
Lan can keep watching if he can go make another attempt.
Maybe I can find like a little place to hide myself, and then I can use my C tech attack and maybe inflict some damage on some guards.
Well, we don't want to raise our alarm. We're trying to be stealthy here.
Yeah,
that's
true.
I mean,
we only need the person who does the kill to be undetected. And
Mhm.
since you two have both been detected, if we want that silent assassin challenge, it means I have to be the killer.
Fine, but hmm,
That's all right. You kill
well,
him. We'll
I,
just we'll keep distracting the guards out here, I guess, somehow.
Right.
I'm gonna keep watch, and then, like I said, if he, I know he was making a fuss about the water, but I think you can probably find a dinghy or something nearby and maybe come up through there, come up through the
That's
back of the
true.
boat.
Still true.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. They might go like rattle the gate and be like, "Did my man deliver that food?" Like,
I don't know if you want to do that.
I might get myself
I
shot.
think I played that card already.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stick here and just wait to see if hard pass can get through. If not, then I'll make a move.
Okay.
All right. I'll take up a night. I'll go find some place to hide down near gate 1. Try and stay out of sight.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to be on the like this map, but I'm kind of just seeing like a road right there, like a little road that leads up to that gate.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
some
don't,
warehouses or something along that route.
yeah, there's probably some warehouses around there somewhere. Hard Pass just had the vaguely invisible advantage there, like approaching that gate.
Right. That and I managed to sneak in before any
Yeah.
hairs went up on the back of anyone's neck.
Yeah, well, I will wait and to facilitate your escape if necessary, then I'll start tossing flashbangs and
Great.
attacking people with my cyber deck.
Okay. So
I do have my bike outside too if I need to help with that.
and Lan, I want to text you and say, can you see anything that might give me a clue where Marco is?
Like I said, I'm just waiting to see where that package goes.
The package is gone. Like the guard ate it right there at the gate and
Yeah.
collapsed.
The entire pizza?
I didn't.
Well, I
There's only
mean,
one
like
dose in there, and one of the
it
guards has
looks like a
collapsed.
few of the guards ate it,
Yeah,
and one of
At the
them got
gate.
hit by it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I saw that earlier.
Well,
So tracking the food
well,
to Marco was never an option because they knew it was. They knew you weren't for real, so they were never going to give it to him.
hmm. Well, this is your best bet to get in there because now they're fussing around about that food.
Yeah. So can you see anyone else uh, with your super special eyes? Can you see anyone else who's not at the gate? Maybe someone in that little building or someone on the ship.
All right.
I guess
I'll,
hopefully they're on the ship. I've already put all my chips on this guy being on the ship.
well, I'll look towards 2 and 5 if I see any guards there.
I mean, you can't really get a good eye on either, but it doesn't. It looks like if there are people in 2, they're probably just guards. Like they're probably just goons.
Hmm.
Uh, you know what? Give me a knowledge check. Just DR12.
For me,
Yeah, for Lan.
okay. Knowledge. I got 12.
Okay, so you're pretty sure that that building is some sort of like security hub,
Right.
probably where like any cameras that are around this dock feed in there.
Right. All right. And yeah, I just say,
And
I,
otherwise you cannot get a good like eye on this ship.
I just say, hard pass. I think we just gotta go with your gut. He's gotta be on the ship somewhere because
All
that building number 2, it just looks like a bunch of guards and security cameras.
okay. I am gonna slide down. Well, take a listen first and to look if I can to make sure there's nobody walking around near me, and then I'll slide down off of the container I'm hiding on top of and look for a place to get inside this boat.
Oh, I mean, you're like if you were on the container,
Yeah.
you have been put in the boat.
Well, when I
Uh,
say in, I mean below decks where people would be.
Oh no, I mean, uh, oh yeah,
Oh,
baby,
because it's like an open cargo thing, and they drop me way down deep.
yeah,
Okay.
baby. So you know what? Give me a die roll and tell me if it's high or low.
Middle. It's a 9. Low, I guess. Barely.
Okay. Okay, so you are there. Yeah, so you are in the what I mean, you can clearly see it going down. Basically, you were in the center of this ship.
Okay, like around
Like
here
maybe
or
you
this
know what?
way.
If you want to call up that ship map,
Oh yeah. Got one of those. There we go.
you are basically in cargo one.
Okay.
Um, I am going to call that you don't really know where anything else on this ship is.
Sure.
Um, like you
But
can
I would
probably.
have knowledge of like, I mean, I saw it. I saw
Well,
that
no, I
there
was going to
was.
say you've got an educated guess of that cargo two is where it is.
Okay.
But like the engine room, that's a decent enough guess that that's probably down back there.
Yeah.
Everything above that, yeah, like you'd have to get into it to find out what it is.
So you said I'm in cargo 1 or cargo 2?
Cargo one.
Okay. Yeah, I will go up. I mean, obviously I don't know where the cabins are, but I know where the engine is and I can see the cargo, so it's got to be up there.
Yeah,
I'll head upstairs.
yeah. So you head up. I mean the cabins are going to be like if you head directly above you, like there is like space around that, which is cabins too.
Okay.
It's going to be the cabins that are kind of lining the side of the ship, uh, but it's not like a full deck of them there because it's just like that's how the cargo's getting in.
Copy that.
Uh,
Can I
yeah,
tell how? Can I tell which of the cabins are occupied?
I mean, you're able to tell if like a door is open,
Sure.
and if you try a latch, you can tell if it's locked.
I will try them as I go past, quietly. Just a little pressure enough to know if the doors are locked.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You were completely able to do that. Um, like you're checking, and one of them is not locked. Like you come to one that is not locked. Sorry.
Okay. I will cautiously open it and try to peer in.
Give me a call, high or low.
Low.
Yeah, you look in, and it looks like it's just a crew member's cabin, and they are not there.
Okay.
Like it's not big. It looks like like there is space for a bunk, like a little desk table for them to maybe do something in their off time, and that's about it.
Any weapons in here or drugs?
No,
I'm gonna steal a roll of toilet paper and go back out.
there is not a roll of toilet paper. Well, you know what? Call high or low.
Hi.
Yeah, there's no toilet paper in here.
Not
Like
even the little squares.
no, like the cabins like at least these cabins don't have toilets in them.
Copy that. Okay. Well, then I'll
There's,
sneak
there's
out.
probably a communal toilet
I
that they
will
all use at
be
the same time.
okay. I will be heading forward.
To the
Yeah, I
towards
don't
cabin.
know it's the canteen, but I'm heading forward. Yeah,
To the front of the ship.
correct.
Okay.
To the bow.
Yeah, I can never remember which one of those is which. Otherwise, I would use the cool ship terminology.
There you go.
Yeah, you, make me an agility check.
12.
Yeah, like you head towards the prow of the ship, just down this corridor. As you get to the end of the corridor, there is a doorway, like a porthole type doorway, and you're getting close to it when it opens, and a couple, like not goons, but a couple crew come through, and they walk just like, for whatever reason, like if they were walking side by side, they'd bump into you, but they don't.
Oof.
For whatever reason, they walk single file right past you. They're just talking about how long it's taken to load this ship up, and you catch something about, even when we finish loading this ship up, it's not like we can go anywhere before they get far enough down the hall that you can't hear them anymore. But they did leave that door open behind them.
Yeah, I go through the door.
Yeah, you go through the door. It looks like there's just a little hallway that leads into the canteen. There's a few crew members up here, and there's a few crew members up here like on their like lunch break, and there's a couple goons up here as well.
Nobody else? Crew members and goons?
Call it high or low.
Low.
No, there is no one else here.
I would like to cross to the other side of the ship and go back through cabins 2 on the hallway I didn't use before.
So I'm gonna have you make another agility check for me, because you are passing through somewhere that there are people.
Do I have to? Oh, I have to pass through the canteen to do that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing it. 19 on the die.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, these people are all like entirely involved in their own shit.
I'm just
the
like
workers, the dock workers are just like, they're involved in their food, and the goons, like, they don't really give a shit. Like, they're on the boat, whatever. So you were able to make it back to the other side, or you're able to make it to the other side.
yeah. And I will
and you're going to head
my procedure. Go back, try the doors as I go along.
Well, while you were doing that, I'm going to cut back to Lan and Iffy. Okay. What are you both up to?
Have I lost? Well, I message Hard Pass and I say, how's the progress?
Give him some eye.
I will reply with the full description of everything that has happened, but it will just be laden with swear words.
Okay. All right.
Just like a group text that we're in.
Yeah.
Oh, my eyeballs.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hard Pass.
You know what? Lan, can you give me a quick presence check?
Yeah.
And just tell me what you get.
17 on the die, 18, 19.
Oh yeah, baby. So you are I mean, I'm assuming you're still keeping an eye out on the dock for
Yes.
hard pass.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. While you're doing that, Steve, can you call me back up the dock map?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like you're keeping that eye out, and you notice something literally no one else on this dock is noticing. So, like right in between where the um, crane and gangplank are,
Mm-hmm.
you see someone like climb over the wall, like climb over the wall there, and start running, like, and they just run in towards the closest set of containers, and you lose them again.
Wow. And okay, I messaged the chat and I said I just saw someone climb up into one of the containers
From the water
from the water. Yeah.
or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's some kind of slurry.
Yeah,
I say
the book has a lot of things to say about the water.
It's all gelatin. Like,
somebody might,
Good.
somebody might be
Acidic, fetid waste, bloated corpses. Yeah, it's
somebody might be trying to beat us to the punch here.
well,
Hmm.
I'm already on the ship, so fuck them.
Okay. All right. Hmm. You know,
might be
damn.
time to kick the hornet's nest out here.
Uh,
You're on board. Maybe we can make your job easier if we get people riled up out here.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe the guards would lead you right to where our target is.
Well, that doesn't sound great because I don't want there to be a lot of guards.
Tell them to like stay where he is as they run off to see what the hell's going on out here. I don't know. Just a thought.
Okay. Yeah, and if you can draw attention to that other intruder and they catch him, that'd be great.
but if I walk back up there, they're not gonna pay attention to the word I say.
Well, here's the thing. Someone's definitely screwing us on this job somehow.
Mhm.
That's a given, right? Now I heard two crew members talking and they said that Jason's a fuckhead.
Yeah, he is.
No, they said even if they get the ship loaded, they can't go anywhere. And they walked away before I could hear what they meant.
Damn
We're
it.
looking for. We were told Marco Delizio is trying to leave town. So why would he be getting on a ship that's not going anywhere?
Fuck.
Has he even arrived here yet? Surely he's here.
I could start yelling, Marco.
No. They called somebody for sure when I delivered the stuff. So.
But they could have called their security boss. And they did recognize the name, right? When you said Marco Delizio.
They recognized it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm still trying doors.
Yeah, I want to hold a little bit longer, but if you can't find them, I might just say fuck it and ride my motorcycle through one.
Fair enough.
And see if I can, and maybe if he can accompany me.
So something I just want to bring up, it hasn't really needed to come up yet, but don't forget your glitches.
What are those?
Oh yeah.
So have you played Merkborg yet, Alan?
No.
Okay, so your glitches, if you look at the bottom of your character sheet there, yeah, so the bottom of your character sheet where it says glitches, it kind of leads off into a little thing. You can either cause max damage, you can use them to do a reroll,
Oh,
take minus d6 damage. Before the check is made, get -4 to the DR, and they also let you avoid crits and fumbles.
I
okay.
have one glitch.
I've got one glitch
I think we
available.
all have one
I got
glitch.
one. Yeah, I got one glitch too.
They're just I'm bringing it up because this is not the first time I have run one of this game, or at least this basic system, and it is something that I consistently forget about. Before, like when you're getting into stuff, and then it's like, oh yeah, I have this resource that I could
Alright.
use. Also, Iffy might want to check her. What's your other app do?
I've got the, was that say Wayne hammer? Nearby devices are triggered to perform their function. Open doors, open, close lock doors, trigger sprinklers, start a camera, adjust AC. Yeah.
Okay.
You trigger 5 devices as you choose over the next 5 rounds. So.
Okay. No, I'm pointing that out.
Okay. Were there cameras at gate 1 that I saw?
You did not see any,
Okay.
but you also you didn't see any, but you didn't take the time to look for them either.
Yeah.
All right. Well, from my vantage point, I'll take the time to look as hard pass is still checking doors.
Okay. Yeah, you can see, like, from where you're looking and where you're looking to, it looks like you can see, like, it looks like there's cameras looking at least these first, like, the closer 2 quadrants of the dock. Like kind of just central to where the dock, like where they are in that quadrant.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like there's another camera that you can see on that the most inside corner of the security building.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I
All
can't
right.
really tap into them. I just turn them on and off.
Well, turning them off would be nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Hard pass, where exactly are you right now?
Good question. Have I found any doors open?
Yeah, you find another door open.
Cool. I'll go in there.
I'm gonna do that. Oh, okay. So yeah, you open that door. You've still got your camo suit on, right?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, there is a goon in that cabin who looks right up. I mean, you looks right through you, draws and fires.
Oh,
Okay, I guess I got to roll defense, yeah?
Yeah.
What is it? Is it presence? Agility.
No, defense is agility.
I don't know why I ask. It's not knowledge, so it's going to be 0.
Like it's pretty similar to Merkborg.
Yeah. I am spinning my glitch
Nice.
to reroll that. 12.
Glitch in the matrix. Okay.
That has gone from a 4 to a 12.
All right. Well, that does not hit you. It impacts on the wall behind you. What do you do?
I will simply back away. When I opened the door and looked in, I would have done so carefully. So really, only my head was there, where he could see it if he could have seen it. So I'm gonna pull back and just slide down the hallway and try to sneak away and let him decide for himself that the door latch just broke or something.
Which way are you going?
I'm going aft. Back
Okay.
towards the back of the ship.
Yeah. No. Got it. No, that's he. Does not immediately follow.
Okay. And I'm going to be using my armor, which is this,
Yeah.
and just
Yep. That's the good
silently,
armor you got there.
invisibly flip off the guy around the corner and move away
Give him
towards
the
the back
double
of the ship.
boots.
All right. So if
Yeah.
I feel like he's not following me, I'm gonna skip trying doors and move into whatever the next section is.
Yeah, you get to. I mean, you get to the end of this hall, this section of cabins,
Yeah,
and it opens. Like, there's another hatch. You gonna open this hatch?
absolutely. Slowly and carefully. I should have brought a little mirror to look around corners with. But,
That's what they're for.
yeah, but I didn't bring one.
No. Yeah. There's
Wait,
there.
I
Okay. Yeah. Wait,
I
waiting.
have way too many little mirrors.
You keep those things polished up that well.
I can polish up one right now.
Yeah. No. That's. I mean, I was just gonna say there's. You don't see anyone on the other side,
Okay.
but this cabinet, like, it looks like it's just from here more cabins,
Okay.
but instead of being just like a row on each side, it's like
A donut.
like a donut.
Okay.
With cabins on all around the donut, and the center of the donut are stairways going down and up.
Do any of the cabins look like they might be bigger than the others? Like maybe a VIP or presidential suite type of situation?
You know what? Yeah, the back corner cabins, you get a sense that those are maybe a little bigger than, like, those are going to be a bit bigger than the other cabins. Like, they might actually have their own toilets.
I will check one of those.
They are both locked.
Well,
I have a micro cutter.
Nice.
I am going to cut the lock on the first one.
So how does that micro cutter work?
It just does. I have 4 uses of it.
Okay.
I think that's the extent of how it works.
Yep. Nope. That is what I needed to know. Like, if you're facing the back of the ship, are you going for the right one, which would be the one closest to where you came in,
Yes.
or the left one, which would be for the further away one?
I'll take the right one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we had the same. I think we had the same mental spacing in our heads because I also thought that was the one I came in by.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it real simple. Yeah, give me
excuse me.
some kind of check for this. But maybe not an agility check, because, I mean, this is not something that you can really stealth.
No. I don't know how loud it's going to be, but I don't think it would be crazy loud either.
No, it's not going to be that loud.
It's just a torch. It's not like a grinder.
Yeah. So, you know what? Give me a presence check.
3.
Oh yeah. You were like, you have got your focus on cutting through this lock when Yeah, you just hear the fuck from behind you.
And I'm just like, random fire on the door, random fire on the door. There's nobody here. There's nobody here.
I don't know the fuck are you saying? Random fire on the door. Why are you? Who the fuck are you cutting into my cabin?
Oh, this is your cabin? I thought it was I lost my key.
Who
What
the
the fuck?
fuck?
They told me this one was mine. What the fuck?
Fucking gun his ass down.
No, wait. Before you do that.
Yeah, no, that goon is already shooting at you.
Hear me out, guys. Stab.
They were already incredibly suspicious of the guy in a full camo suit saying, "Oh no, this is my cabin I'm cutting into."
I don't understand. What gave it away? All right. Okay. I'm gonna.
Give me a defense roll real quick.
I've been struck. That's a 9.
Okay. Well, luckily they're just shooting you once.
Okay. How many deads am I?
6 deads.
All right, guys. This one's gonna be on.
Deads?
This one's gonna be on you guys. I have died.
There's no save, man. That's rough.
Oh well, hold on.
I had 5 lives, and now I am 6 deads. So
Okay.
Hold on. We can let me make sure I'm doing this right. So yeah, negative HP is dead, unless hard pass in your personal bank account. Do you have at least 1K monies in it?
no, I have 39 monies in it.
Oh, okay. Because if you had 1K monies in it, there would be a 50% chance that someone would come to revive you.
I started with 90 and then proceeded to buy some blackout and a turkey leg.
Like just a random person, or would it be like a teammate?
Well, no, it would be like it's explicitly like a
trauma team or whatever they call it in this.
Emergency response team.
Damn, I should have read that before, but there's no way I would have that much.
No, there's no way a starting character would have that money.
Yeah.
As I'm dying, I'd like to send a text to Lan that says, "Give Iffy my taxi."
I say.
Well, also, as you die, I'm assuming you did finally turn around.
Of course.
That was a goon shooting you at the command of Marco Delizio.
I already figured that. Yeah. I am.
What do we know what cabin he was in when he died?
I'll attach a picture. I'll attach a picture to my last text.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So
just
back Iffy and Lan.
There's blood on the lens.
All right, so I think it's time to go loud, Iffy.
All right, sounds good to me.
So let's.
Steve, can you call me back up that doc map?
Absolutely.
So you say you got a flashbang, right?
I've got 3 flashbangs, yeah.
All right, so let's get on my bike, and we're gonna go through that one, and we're gonna try to make it to the cargo. And we're gonna throw.
We're all gonna die.
We're gonna throw some flashbangs on the way.
All right.
Like I don't assume there's anything nearby, but I'm just going for cool's sake. There's nothing I can use as a ramp nearby, can I?
You know what? There isn't anything except for a really decrepit looking, like one of those oh god, like a
Pallet?
a word that I'm trying to get out of my mouth, out of my brain.
Is the word pallet?
No,
Forklift.
like a
Donut.
like a truck that like a AAA truck.
Oh, yeah, like a flatbed.
Yeah, like there's a really decrepit looking like truck with a flatbed that's all, it's got one end on the ground, one end sticking up into the air facing the dock.
Okay. All right.
Hold on tight.
So we're gonna try to do this as a two-step plan. We're gonna put a piece of brick or something on the taxi. It's gonna go through one, and as that's going, I'm gonna take the jump with the motorcycle over the over the truck.
Iffy, are you on the back of the bike?
Apparently so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lob some flashbangs as we go over.
Yeah. We're hoping that the taxi will be enough of a distraction that I can get
Are you
around the
getting?
corner.
I just want to check. Are you getting anything out of the taxi before you send it
Yep.
torpedoing?
What was it? What was in the truck again?
The assault rifle.
The assault rifle is in there.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna take
Hang
that.
it. Yeah, hang it off my back. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like this. This plan sounds completely ridiculous. I love it.
Can I roll to see if I started a fire with that
Evil Knievel
torch I
into the
left
days,
on as
yeah.
I died?
All right.
Oh,
Make a phone call. It's like,
hard
hey,
pass. That was really easy for them to stamp out and like turn off.
Well, I wouldn't know.
I make a phone call to hard passengers. Like, hey, your brother passed. Meet us on the dock.
All right.
We need you.
So yeah. So I'm gonna set the taxi to go through one and just crash into it.
You can definitely set that taxi to go straight ahead.
Yep.
With a brick on the gas, a brick on the go pedal.
And then hopefully it like crashes, makes like a lot of commotion. Everyone goes there, and then me and Iffy go the other way on the bike.
So define the other way.
Because you said the flatbed is like near.
The flatbed is basically facing like off to one side of where that gate is. Wherever, if you're drawing them to that gate, ramping it there is going to put you right in the middle of everyone that gets drawn to the commotion the taxi makes.
All right, so sorry, that won't be. Sorry, I thought the flatbed was somewhere else. If that's the case, then once it goes through one, me and Mia will go through 4.
How are you getting to 4?
I can't get there with my bike.
How are you setting the car up to get to that main gate? And then, okay, no, you know what? Are you just going to go around? Like, boom, car hits gate.
Yeah.
People go to gate, and then like a minute or two later, you come up on 4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the plan.
No, I'll allow that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you don't know what happens at 1, but you do hear, other than you hear a really loud crash.
Yeah. And then once I hear that crash, that's when I start making my way to 4.
Yeah. No, that's so you're just gonna ride up on 4.
Yeah, and hopefully there's not too many people there because they went to check out 1, and we're gonna throw a flashbang, and then we're gonna go through.
First, I want you to make me an agility check to pilot this bike around all the little bits and bobs that are on this not particularly wide gangway.
I'm gonna say Iffy, hold on tight. And I'm gonna whisper to my
dear life.
I'm gonna whisper to my bike. All right, girl, you served me well. One last ride. Let's go. All right, you said agility.
Yep.
That's a natural 20 on the die.
You and I got +1
through there.
Uh,
Oh my god.
yeah, there were still the 2 guards and the cyborg, but they scatter as your bike just comes screaming through.
Okay.
When
You had your lights off, and they
Yeah.
heard it coming, but then you get maybe halfway between docks 48 and 47. You just kick on your high beams. They go, dive out of the way, and you are in the dock, but there are people shooting behind you.
All right.
can I use? So I'd have to roll a d3.
It's still something.
You totally can do that, Iffy.
Okay.
So let's get that. Give me a sec so I can make sure I'm doing the apps right.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a d6 and 1, 2, 3 being.
Oh no,
yeah.
we're
Nope.
not there yet.
Not there yet.
Nope. So I'm assuming you're jacked into your deck.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. So any non-app direction, any non-app actions right now are going to be a +2 DR. And I need you to test knowledge of DR12 to successfully activate that app.
That is a 13 on the dice. Or a total of 13. Excuse
That's
me.
not bad. That's not bad.
Nope, that's
It's not bad.
no that burns app for the day. All right, yeah, no, you totally get that off. So roll the D3.
All right, so I'll just have my 6 here. That is a 2 on the dice, so 1.
So who are you targeting?
I want to target the 2 cyborgs, I guess, and
Well,
one
just
of
the one cyborg.
Okay, so one of the dogs and two thugs. That
Well, you can only target one of them, right?
yeah. Sorry.
Because
Yeah, D3 nearby target. So yeah, just one. My bad. I'm getting confused at this time of the morning.
that's okay. That's okay. So you can hit any one of them with this attack.
I would like to hit the biggest threat if I can assess that.
Yeah, that's the dog.
Okay,
Dog is
so
big.
all right. I'm gonna roll a D10 4 times.
I've dropped a new character sheet in the Discord.
Or does that get spread out?
It would have gotten spread out if you were hitting more than one target.
Okay. Well, that's 11 so far, 7, 18, and 21 total
Ouch.
points of damage.
All right. Well, you have just you go by, you just set that app off, and that Bork just starts sparking and smoke coming out of its fur, and
Nice.
it just drops to the ground.
Nice.
No dramatic explosion like behind me there.
That's what the sparks and smoke were for.
Like plunk.
Basically, I mean, there's a lovely smell of burnt dog that's starting to waft
yummy.
up on the air.
Yeah, the stink of burnt hair. Lovely.
So now that we're in, and I'm still driving up to 5, tell me if it's possible for me to jump from 3 to the boat with the bike and not use
No.
5.
No.
The boat's too high?
Yeah.
Boat's too high.
Yeah.
What if I use the scaffolding?
What scaffolding?
I mean whatever that thing in 3 is.
The crane?
The crane, yeah.
The crane that is like 20s and 30s and 60s of feet in the air?
Oh, I thought it was like a
No, it's like one of them big like turny crane
okay,
guy.
Yeah, it's like that, and it's got
like-
the.
okay,
yeah.
never mind. I thought it was one of those things like in Casino Royale where they're like running up the thingy.
It
It'd be
is
like
that.
Tom Cruise in
That thing was
War of the
like
Worlds.
as
top
high
of
as a
it's kind of
building.
like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but the top of it is like way up in the air.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue, and hopefully that made enough commotion. Gonna go try to get through 5 and just go get as far as I can with the bike. And when we get to 5, if there's anybody there, I think we should throw our first flashbang right there.
Okay, well, first I want each of you to make a defense roll.
Okay. This is gonna be my first one.
You know
What do I
what?
roll for that?
No, so you're rolling agility. You want to hit a DR12.
DR12. Okay.
Say 15.
Honey, no, that's mine.
Come on, baby. Yes, 16.
All right, so just from behind you, you can just hear and feel bullets whizzing by. The two guards who dove out of the way just immediately rolled and started opening fire at you guys.
Mhm. All right. So do we make it to 5?
Yeah, you were able to make it to 5.
Is there anyone there?
There's no one there right now. Are you
Nice.
trying to go up that gangplank?
Yep.
Yeah, give me another ability check to drive up that gangplank.
Oh, let's come on, old girl. Don't fail me now. Come on.
You never
16
know.
on the die. 17.
All right, yeah, no, you kind of skid out like a Kira skid style, and then just right up and shoot up that gangplank.
So yeah, now
Here's the thing, though, like
Mhm.
you
So-
were definitely on that ship, but you were rocketing right into one of those cargo holds.
Mhm.
Like there is a big hole in the ship
Right.
where they're
deck,
putting that
yeah.
cargo.
Right.
And you were driving, like, I'm assuming rather full tilt into that.
Yep. I'm getting ready. Yeah. I've done jumps on my bike before. Can I gauge in the split second whether or not my bike can survive this jump?
Like, I'm just gonna
Sorry,
dive off and roll.
Yeah, because I might just dive off if it's
I mean, your bike might survive, but
Would you?
like, it's gonna hurt a bit. And honestly, like
Okay,
keeping
I'm just-
control a bit.
no, I'm just gonna say brace yourself. Brace yourself. Yeah.
So you're gonna try and land it.
I'm gonna try and land, and we'll see what happens. Yeah.
I have 3 hit points. Probably lose them in the landing. Like,
So yeah,
Wait.
you're
Well-
right now. Like, I mean, you've done some crazy shit on this bike, but like you're going up that gangplank. That's ramping you up over the walkway
Right.
into this big hole in the middle of the ship
But
where the
Man,
cargo
that-
is being put.
I know. I'm just wondering, is there any cargo in there already?
I mean,
Like-
yeah, that's not going to help you that much. Like, there's every chance you could land half on something, half off of it, or like, land on the edge of something. Like this
I'm just gonna try my best to land the bike, because if I dive off, I could impale myself on something. So I think the bike's the best way to go right now.
I'm
Alright.
freaked out. I'm actually gonna bail. I'm gonna like leap off.
All right.
Where do
away.
you want to leap off, Iffy?
Those are all open container slots there,
they're-
right?
So there is a walkway around this open cargo
Yeah, that little
hole.
thin bit. Yeah. Okay. Because that's all right. I'm gonna try and land on that walkway as best I can.
Okay.
I'm like, sorry, Elaine, I gotta go. Or Lan.
Land, yeah. No problem.
Freak me
Lan,
out, you know.
Iffy, I want agility 14 checks from both of you.
Mm.
Okay.
Ooh, that is in that 20.
And I got 15.
Gonna tuck and roll and stand up like, yeah,
Whew.
baby.
All right, yeah. So Iffy, you dive off of the off of Lan's bike. Which way were you going to the front
To
of the
the
ship or
closest,
back of the
yeah,
ship?
towards the front of the ship. That
Okay.
the up right there where the pointer is.
Yeah,
Steve's waving about.
You roll right up there like it was nothing.
Nice.
Lan, yeah, you go like that bike just launches off of that gangplank, and you manage to just, I do not know how, just land. I mean, you're in that cargo hold, but you land it,
Hell yeah.
and you're
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Like you're able to cut the engine so you don't just drive right into the wall. Like you just land, and it's like that's all the momentum just goes right down, but you're good.
Okay. Whew. All right. So now I get off the bike and I start running towards the was it hard line?
Hard pass.
Was,
Yeah, I've changed my name
Steve,
tag,
you're
and I'm ready to
muted.
jump
That's his
in with
name.
Hard Pass's brother whenever there's a
Steve,
chance.
you're muted if you're talking. Yeah.
Am I? Oh, I'm just muted
You
for
still
you guys.
muted?
There you go.
There you go.
Really
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah, I think the stream could hear me, but I was muted for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got Hard Pass's brother answering if he's
Right.
text here.
Right.
Whenever there's a good chance. I auto-generated him, and he turned out to be a sniper, so I can be up on that building.
But Hard Pass said Hard Pass sent us a picture right before he died.
Yeah,
Of
of the last thing he saw, which was Marco and
He
his
was
goons.
telling you where he was going. So y'all both know that.
So I'm going straight there.
Yeah, that it's going to be towards the back of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. And if I need to get there faster, I'll use my bike.
Your bike is not going to fit through these corridors.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
It might fit, your bike might fit down the corridors, but it's not going to fit through the portholes.
All right. That's fine. I'm just gonna run as fast as I can.
Is there a way I can remove the gangplank? Is there a device or a lever to release the gangplank?
It's a good idea.
You know what? Yeah, it's not that complex, but I do want. Oh, that's not the one I want. I want a strength check.
Okay.
You're doing this on your own.
Yeah.
You don't have a bunch of workers helping you out with it.
It's not electronic in any way. It's like a physical.
No, it's very old school.
All right. Put my back into it, grunt and groan, and roll a 19 on the dice.
Yeah, where do you want that gangplank to go?
In the water. Ploosh.
Yep, gangplank's in the water. Sploosh.
Nice.
Lan, you are running down the this corridor. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, you started. Steve, can I get the ship map back up? Cool. So you're in cargo 2 running. Are you trying to get upstairs, or are you just running straight back?
I'm trying to get to wherever Hard Pass was.
He was in cabins 1.
Yeah, so
Towards the
cabin
back of
1.
the ship.
Okay. Yeah, cabin 1. Yeah.
Are you trying to go up here and then back, or are you trying to go back and then up?
There's no straight line to cabin 1 from where I just landed. Where am I currently?
Two.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm literally as far away as you can be.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna run towards cargo 1, and then maybe go to engine room, and then maybe cabin 1.
Okay.
Depends what I see on the way there.
Yeah, no, I mean this is all happening pretty fucking fast.
Yeah. Plus they got the explosion of the car outside, and then Iffy killing the dog, and So
Yeah, and I'm hell yeah is on the other roof, just taking shots at the guards.
mhm.
Plink, plink.
So yeah, you hit like you make it through cargo 1 pretty easy. You hit the engine room and it is like honestly full of dudes. Like it is just it's full of like ship workers who just seem to be swarming all like they honestly they don't notice that you've come in because they are just all over this engine.
That's fine. So I
Yeah,
kind of
and
pay them no
there's
mind.
very obviously stairs going up.
Yeah, I pay them no mind. I go up the stairs.
Cool. Yeah, you go up the stairs and you like I described to Steve earlier, it's like a little donut area with cabins all around. You see you don't see um Steve,
Hard
what was your character's name?
hard pass. Hard
Hard
pass.
pass.
Yeah.
Or-
I'm gonna
sorry,
try and
I
find
cannot
any
catch my head.
lifeboats or anything hanging off the side of the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't see hard pass where you expected to see him. You do see a little burn mark on the floor in front of the one of those back cabins, and it looks like it looks like the lock was partially cut through.
hmm But I can tell where he was looking at
Oh
when
yeah,
when he died, right?
that's that where that burn mark and cut door. That's where he got shot down.
Okay. So yeah, I just get to that point, and I got my shotgun out, and I start kicking through the door where he was looking through.
Okay, well before you kick through that door, I'm going to cut back to Iffy. Iffy,
Oh,
what
Sam.
you were up on essentially the top of that ship,
Yeah.
and
I'm
what are
gonna
you up to?
I'm gonna try and scope out an escape route, like find if there's like a lifeboat or a raft or something hanging off the far side
Well,
away from the dock.
okay, yeah, no, there aren't any rafts, but there are a couple lifeboats.
Okay.
Uh, and yeah, no, are you just going to be trying to like prep one of those up,
I'm gonna prep
pass that
one
onto land
to
as soon as you're doing that?
try and get us out of there. Yeah, escape.
Okay, okay, yeah, no, you can totally do that right now. Um, hell yeah, like you're just taking. Like, are you just taking pot shots down
Yeah.
into the
I
dock area where everyone was swarming around?
yeah, I'm trying to stop any guards from following them. I don't need to take up screen time with hell yeah as a brand new character, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing.
Oh, and you got a little robo dog.
Yeah, I'll send the dog in too. I'm up on the building, and the dog can run in and attack people.
What's
No,
the
that
dog's
dog
name?
doesn't want to. That dog's protecting you.
Well, it says he follows.
You're focused on the building.
He does what I say though, right? Only
I
obeys
believe
you.
it does what you say within parameters.
Alrighty. Well, he's watching my back then.
And the definition of you is up for debate. And hack attacks. What is a person?
All right.
And I don't really know this dog yet, but I'm sure it's a very good boy, and you don't just want to send it in to die.
Good point. It does have more HP than Hard Pass had, though.
It's probably got more HP than all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Lan, you
Yes.
like you kick that door in. You got your shotgun ready, and oh right, I forgot about them for a minute. Yeah. So yeah, you bust that door in, and you see. Roll me a d6.
Okay. 6. I got a 6.
Okay, yeah, no, you see Delizio and one of his goons just right there. They've got Hard Pass's body. They've peeled some of his optical camo off, and they're just like poking at it. And he like Delizio is ranting at his goon, like, what who the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on? Man,
Okay.
why can't we just get the fuck out of here, man? And then they like door kicks in, and like a
yeah,
beat later, they both just look back at you. What do
yeah,
you do?
yeah. Kick in the door, fly in, hard boiled style, slow motion. I'm just gonna try shotgun both of them.
Um,
I poisoned him with lead.
Yeah.
nope.
He died of lead poisoning. Yeah, it had nothing to do with the critical
Okay,
hit to
well,
his neck.
so which one of them do you want to shoot?
Well, definitely the main target first. But can I use my glitch for this?
How do you want to use your glitch?
Can I use it for my attack or can I use it for damage?
What? No. So you can use that glitch to make it max damage,
If you hit.
to reroll something, to do -1 incoming damage to you. If you want to make the check easier before you roll, you can spend it to do -4 on the DR. Or if you crit, or if you get critted, or you roll a fumble, you can spend it to negate that.
All right. Well, okay. Let me save it first to see what I roll first. Yeah.
So you're shooting at Delizio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Is this going to be D20?
Yeah, you're rolling I
Presence.
believe presence versus DR12.
Okay. Presence plus 2, 15, 16.
Yeah, no, boom, boom, boom.
And
Okay.
if you spend your glitch, you can make it max damage.
Yeah, because right now, yeah, it's a D10.
Yep.
You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. Max damage on that glitch.
Okay, so you spend that glitch, and yeah, no, he just gets blown into bloody chunks that just
Hell yeah.
paint the back end of the room. Can you give me a quick DR12 agility check?
See if you land in
Okay.
it.
DR12 agility. 11 on the die, and my agility is 1. 12.
Okay. Well, you shoot him in such a way that you manage to not catch the rest of the room on fire.
Okay.
That said, the goon that was standing next to him takes a shot at you.
All right. I do have combat armor. How does that work?
So what you're going to do is you're going to roll. Oh, right, because you've got combat armor.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so normally you'd roll to defend, you'd roll a DR12 agility test. But because you've got combat armor on, it's a DR14 agility test.
Hell yeah. Okay.
You
So I
got
have
to
to
roll
roll.
or better
So I have to roll under that.
over it.
DR14. Over.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, do I plus anything to the roll?
Your agility.
I got 12.
Oh yeah.
What's that? What's that minus D6
So
on the
we're
combat
getting
armor?
to that.
Okay.
So pop, pop, pop.
Okay.
This guy just like you just feel bop, bop, bop as
Okay.
his gun just pops into you. So he's rolling damage. Your roll that minus D6 is your armor. That's how much damage it's going to negate.
Okay. Okay. Did you roll 6 or more than 6?
No. What did you roll?
Oh, I have to roll the D6.
Yes.
Okay. A 5.
Well, your armor just easily takes that hit.
Okay.
And lucky for you, he's firing fully. He's going full auto with his little pistol. And since he hit, he gets to try again.
Oh shit. Okay.
So give me another DR14 agility test.
Okay. Oh boy. I got another 12.
All right. So roll your armor again.
Okay.
and
I got another.
whatever it is,
I got
it's
another
gonna
5.
soak it.
I got another 5.
Yeah, well, I got a 1, so whatever it was gonna get soaked.
Whew.
That bullet bounces off and
Whew.
hits the other henchman in the room.
And but since he did hit, he gets one more. You're gonna make one more defense check.
He gets 3 shots. Wow.
So what he's doing is he's doing auto fire,
Oh, okay.
which basically a hit also allows a second attack against either the same target or another one nearby, up to a maximum of 3 attacks. Check
Excuse
armor
me.
for each hit. So he's hitting, he's just not hurting.
Okay.
So if he had missed, he wouldn't have gotten a second shot.
Yeah.
Okay. So do I defend again?
Yep.
All right. Oh, this one was 9.
All right. Well, roll your armor. Tell me if you
6.
get more. Yeah, no, that's so each of those, I mean, each shot, like you feel like a solid thud, thud, thud. Ooh, wait, were we playing with the optional combat mods?
We never really settled that.
Yeah.
I said I wanted to cover rules, but the conversation never really progressed from there.
Yeah, I didn't call back on that. So I'm gonna say we're not playing with the optional combat mods.
That's fair. That's fine.
Because otherwise you would be getting hurt.
Okay. Whew, okay.
So yeah,
Can I fire back?
yeah, give me a DR12 presence check.
Okay. I got 12 on the die, so 14.
Nice. So yeah, boom. You shoot this guy. Roll me some damage.
Okay, so I guess I only had 1 glitch, right? So I can't use it again.
Nope.
So just a D10. 7 on the D10.
Yeah, no, you make pasty work of that guy too.
This is for hard pass.
For a big guy that I met earlier.
That guy I kind of knew a little bit.
No, actually, I say, looks like your delivery is going to be a hard pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that. Do you say that before or after you paste him?
After. After.
I was gonna, if you said that before, I was gonna say he looks at you like he has no idea what you're talking about.
All right, I take a quick picture of the target's body, and then I start running out.
Cool. You're gonna head towards.
What man? Maybe I should search his body real quick. Damn. No, they didn't say to bring anything off his body, right?
No, they just said poison him.
Okay, no, I'll just take a picture of I'll just take a picture of the waist on him. And I'll run out of there.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So you have definitely caused some commotion.
Okay.
But
I text Iffy to start throwing flashbangs into cabin 2 because that's where I'm running.
Well, so from cabin 1 you can go up.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I'll just go straight up then. Yeah.
And that's going to be the way to get up. And so
okay.
If he's somewhere around cabin 2, but on top,
I say Iffy. Any word on those lifeboats?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I got one prepped. I got one prepped.
That lifeboat, it's right up there by the bridge.
All right, running towards it. Yeah.
You're prepping.
Hell yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All set.
As you're prepping, as you're prepping it, Iffy, you're getting it down. Lowering it, trying to do it as fast as you can without fucking it up. And Lan, you see a couple guys from across the fucking ship poke their heads out and start running at you.
I say, Iffy, fill the flashbang now. If you have any.
I'll lob it over my shoulder and be like, hell yeah. Okay. As in, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, can I see those guys and snipe them?
Well, you see them come. You see those guys come up, and then you see a real bright light.
It's okay. I got my mirror shades.
Yeah, no, you're far enough away that it's not really gonna mess with you, but
It's a toughness
Oof.
test.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck it, I'm taking the first rolls. Yeah, both of those guys, just whoa, like that flashbang goes off right by them, or it doesn't really go off right by them. They're across the fucking ship, but like they both get disoriented and nope. Yes. So one of them just you see him just and just keels over the ship. Goes
Nice.
right into the water.
Nice.
You hear those sploosh. It's more of a sloop.
Sloop,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's more like the sound of like a like if you were smacking like a really thick jello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The speed of sinking is closer to quicksand than to water, I imagine.
If that fast.
Okay.
But yeah, no, the other guy is disoriented, obviously blinded, but is still on the ship.
Right. I'm still running towards that boat.
Yeah, no, you're already by the boat.
Okay.
I retconned it so the boat's up by the bridge. You could just go right up there, and
Yeah.
you're trying to get it ready, but you're basically good to go. Hell yeah, you do have a shot on this guy.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it at DR10 because he's well. You know what? Give me a sec.
We just bumped to 8 viewers.
All right.
What?
Nice.
Right for the climax. Yeah.
We
So
went from
you're
4 to 8.
DR10 hit DR8. You've got a DR8 to hit this guy.
Awesome. I rolled a 1. I'm going to spend my glitch to re-roll
Didn't you already do that?
with the
No,
other
that-
character.
That was
Yeah.
hard pass.
Yeah, that was hard pass. He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh wow, and Hell yeah has 2 glitches.
Yeah,
Mhm.
now 1 now, and he rolled a 12.
That hits.
So the damage is. You know what? I'm spending the other glitch. 20 damage.
Nice.
Oh yeah, no, that pays Sim but good. Yeah.
So Land's running away, and this poor blinded man's head explodes.
Yeah, basically.
Nice. Nice.
I don't even know who that was. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you get.
Dang it, I'm covered in brain matter. Lovely.
No. I mean, this guy was coming up from around where the canteen was.
Okay.
And you guys are up by where the bridge is.
All right, gotcha.
Like, there's a lot of space in between you.
You just see the lights. You just see this mist of red in
Yeah.
the headless body. Run like 2 additional steps and slump over.
Yeah, no, you all were able to get down. And you know what? In the confusion and chaos going on up in the dock, you were able to get away.
All right. Nice. Whew. Okay. I lost my bike, but we made it out though.
You made it out.
I send the photo to the contact. I say it's done.
You should say he died of lead poisoning, and so could
He died of
you.
lead.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Someone was thinking with me there.
Yeah.
I said it.
Because
So
your contact,
I was only kidding.
You send that, and the contact messages you back. Ha ha. You were supposed to actually poison him, but I'll take it.
Mhm. Awesome.
Yeah, if I was waiting for someone to make that joke.
Mia made it earlier, but I just added the "and so could you."
It's so
Well, no, if you didn't make that joke to them, they were only going to pay you half.
Nice.
But since you called it as lead poisoning,
Dude,
so yeah, you have gotten away.
I
Man,
can't.
I'm so happy I made it with my bike. That was such a risky move.
Hey guys, can I get some of the take? I owe $17,000.
Where were you?
I
thought you
showed
guys
up
were
as soon
doing
as I
the,
could. As soon as I got your text, you could have called me earlier. I would have been
He
up here sniping. Hell yeah!
hard pass. All right, fine. We'll give you some. Thanks.
You give me
Thanks.
Wait,
hard
I thought
passes
y'all were
cut.
going to pay off the lowest debt first.
Well,
Yeah.
hard pass was my brother.
Yeah,
I
hard
should
pass.
get his cut.
Yeah, but he said we're gonna pay off the lowest debt first with his iffy.
Well, look what that got him.
Yeah, but I got to honor his legacy.
Damn it.
Oh,
All right.
thank
Wait,
you guys
how much do
very-
you
thank
owe,
y'all
Len?
very much.
Oh, I owe like 15K.
So I'm last. I'm last now.
Yeah, you're last.
I got a dog. I'm basically two people.
Hey, at
Once
least
my debt's paid off, I can spot you some cash to feed the dog.
yeah.
He doesn't need feeding. He's a robot.
Oh well, batteries. I'll get him some batteries.
All right, I appreciate it.
Or a
Anyway,
portable
who else can I
solar
shoot? You know
panel
what?
or something.
I do
Sorry,
want to
Sam.
real quick.
Sorry, buddy.
Hold on. So, Lan,
Yeah.
I know we pretty much just called it, but can you give me a quick?
Okay.
Always a quick.
No, Sam. No.
Roll me a d8.
D8. I got an 8.
Okay, no, you are still good on your ammo.
Okay.
No one else shot. Well, oh, hell yeah, shot one of his guns.
Yeah.
So roll me a d8 for that.
7.
All right, you are good for ammo. If you roll a 1 to 3, you've
Yeah,
got to
you're out.
replace one of your magazines.
Cool.
And if you use full auto on something, it's a d6 roll instead of a d8. But
All right.
thank you all very much. I hope the adventure was okay.
No, that
Love
was
it.
great.
This is great.
That was great. Yeah.
I know I kept dropping the ball on one of the players. But
That's
y'all
fine.
moved so fast that they never really got back up to you.
Oh, is that mystery guy that came up
Yeah.
out of the water?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't really care about him.
Well, if I had gotten him around, you would have.
We're just here to lead poison someone and get out.
Oh,
That's
he was here to
Exactly.
lead poison someone.
yeah.
Yeah, hopefully not us.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. He'll never catch us now. Hard Pass is dead.
You
Landon,
got
if
a
he already
robo.
got, he might shoot Hard Pass's body.
And we're motoring across the bay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, gang. Well,
Yeah,
Jason,
no,
thank
that
you
was-
so much for always
Yeah,
running the
thank you
Borgy
all.
Bashes.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
love
Good. I'm glad you liked it. As much as I talk about liking like a really specific kind of tabletop RPG, the whole Borg au revoir has really got me sucked in.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
It's great. Yeah, we're over time here, but everyone,
Yeah.
thank you for watching. Appreciate you coming by. We'll be back Al and I will be back on Friday with episode 2 of Shadows of Arconia Campaign 2. If you didn't catch episode 1, it's going to be up on YouTube tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Pacific time. And then next week, I didn't look at the sign-up sheet.
It's Vassin.
What's that?
Vassin.
Oh, probably nobody signed up for that. If
Yeah.
they did, I'm going to be running it. And I'll see you guys then. Thanks again, Jason, Alan, and Mia. We'll see everyone next time.
Welcome.
Good night.
Thank
Night.
you.